Why, hello there. Good meowing, good afternoon, or good evening. Whatever time it is for you, thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to today's stream. I'm excited. We are playing some more Olympia Soiree. This game is interesting. I am enjoying the world building. I'm enjoying the characters, and I'm ready to meet Blue Boy. There's too many guys for me to be, you know, attracted to. So, without any further ado, let me... Go! Go! Do it! You were doing it just like a couple minutes ago. There we go. Okay, that's the button I had to press. What? No, you do not get to system update now. Just start the software. So yes, hello. We're right back where we are. Quite literally, as in I have not even touched my Switch since we last played. So a little bit of catch up to what is going on. What's going on with my headphones? What is going on with my headphones? What? 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 Are you kidding me? Why are you not playing sounds? Okay. Well. It's been a while since we've been on this screen, so let me see what the hell is going on. Is it because you're a little tangled? Do you not like being... Are you throwing a fit because you're a little tangled? Fine then, cord. I will deal with your little baby fit. And I will untangle you. Of course. You were literally working just fine. Not 10 minutes ago as I suddenly go throwing this cord all around the place. All right. So now when I plug you in, do you like playing now? I do not know. I don't think you like playing now. What is going on? Why? Please don't tell me my headphones just died. Please don't tell me that my headphones literally just died. It's not the Elgato. Let me see if anything else is giving me sound. Okay, it's the Elgato. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna close Elgato because I'm hearing sound from other stuff. Okay, Elgato, you're going to sleep mode. Elgato, sleep mode. Okay. And then we open the Elgato again. Yes. Yes. Elgato. Papa? Papa. Papa. I saved. Yes, I did. Okay. Pardon? Okay, I guess you have to update because no sound is coming through. Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? Okay, we're gonna throw it here. And I am going to studio mode and see if I can get this little piece of poopy. Nope, I can't studio mode. I have to actually have it open. The actual heck was that? Okay. Okay. Oh my god. I literally was about to have a heart attack. Thinking first that my headphones had died, and then second that there was something wrong with my Elgato. There's nothing wrong with my Elgato. Okay. Wow. The absolute terror. Welcome to Olympia Soiree. Okay, well, after that terror, it's been 5 minutes of terror. 5 minutes of terror. Okay. Load me in, please. Okay. Okay, that means I can turn it down slightly on my end. We're doing alright. We are alright. I have to adjust my positioning because I was just extremely tense there. Oh. Everything just said, no Olympia Soiree just yet. But now, here we are. We have to find a husband. We have to find a husband in a year and probably have a baby. We haven't met all the guys yet. We've barely, you know, all things considered, probably barely gotten into the storyline. So, let's go. And now, thankfully, because I fixed my audio issue, I don't have to worry about my voice cutting out when I'm doing Olympia's lines. All right.
The sun looks fine today. A gentle breeze was blowing. A gentle breeze was blowing, and I could see Tenyo Island from the balcony.
Ina, お前が誰かを愛せるのか?
Yes, so Doma, who I was extremely thirsting after last time, has proven to be an asshole. Then again, are you even capable of love?
I know what I've done. But I can't keep isolating myself from everyone like before. I need to move on from this life as a doll. Daifuku, I'm going to go out again to search for my husband like I mentioned before. I'll be leaving the manor shortly.
Very well, please be careful.
But it's a bit scary being out there alone, so would you mind coming with me?
With Hime, it would be my honor. I'll do my best to help you find a good mate.
Okay. The search begins. Daifuku, are you okay in there?
It's comfortable.
Daifuku nodded slightly. I guess he's doing alright. I looked around the plaza and took a deep breath. There are no color class restrictions here, which means that people from all around the island can be found here. I'm sure the odds of finding a good husband will be high if I stay here. Look, it's Lady Olympia. What's she doing here?
I've never seen her off stage before.
I actually saw her walking yesterday with Lord Akaza and Lord Kuroma at the Kotowari.
そういえば先日連行されたという噂だが、何か悪いことでも起きるのか?
Kotowari, I heard they placed her under their protection. Does that mean something bad's gonna happen?
確かにこの間は太陽がいきなり消えたしね。
You're right. I mean, the sun did suddenly disappear last time.
I knew things would be the same. Everyone's still keeping their distance from me. At this rate, I doubt I'm ever going to be able to find a good husband.
その時は責任を取って私が相手を務めます。
Then I'll take on the responsibility of fulfilling that role.
Akaza, I'm more than happy for you to fulfill that responsibility. No, I need to do whatever I can to avoid any more involvement with that cold-hearted person.
Sorry to break it to you, Olympia. That cold-hearted person is someone I'm interested in.
だからひとまずは愛想よくしとけ。
So you might want to try being friendlier for now.
Friendlier. Friendly. I mustered all of my courage and approached one of the men looking at me. Good day.
おお、すみません。お許しください。僕は何もしてません。
Oh, I'm sorry, please forgive me. I've done nothing wrong.
Huh? You've gotta be kidding me. He ran away. Oh, well, it was only my first try, so... I straightened my posture and decided to approach another person. Good day.
僕なんかに声をやめてください。見てただけなんです。
Why me? Please stop. I was only looking.
Wait. Around me, people were standing even closer together, looking frightened. They seemed ready to flee at any moment. I couldn't possibly approach them like this. Maybe I brought this upon myself. I've never spoken to them or even looked at them before, so I can't expect them to be friendly with me so quickly. I set my hopes too high.
見て真っ白い子よ。なんて不気味な。
Welcome to the line that is played, probably was played like 10, 15 times last play session. So, look how white she is. She's so creepy.
But I had no other choice. I could still see more people gathering around me, but there was... Oh, I could see more people gathering around me, but there was still a significant distance between us. Good day.
これはオランピア様。
Why, if it isn't Lady Olympia?
I don't have a permit, but could you let me through? I was with Akaza at the Kotowari yesterday.
本来は手形のないものは通せないのですが、あなた様の願いでしたら叶えないわけには参りませんね。
Cute privilege!
Under normal circumstances, I could not allow anyone through without a permit, but I can't refuse your request.
ただし、くれぐれもご注意ください。黄泉は罪人の巣窟ですから。
But please be careful. Many of Yomi's denizens are criminals.
That's quite a thing to say. But I suppose that is the truth. I only learned that about Yomi yesterday.
なんでしたら、私がお供いたしましょうか。
Would you like me to accompany you?
I'll be fine, thank you. It's not like I'm running from the surface. I just want to see Tsukiyomi. Daifuku? I tapped my back. We're in Yomi right now. It's your first time down here, right? Kiki? Huh? Daifuku scurried up quickly, peering over the bag with beady eyes. You're scared since it's a new place, right? But the people here are actually very nice. I'll protect you if anything happens, so don't you worry.
That's not it. I actually... Oh, that's right. Hime can't understand me.
If you're so afraid, why don't you go back inside? I petted his small white head.
Are? Daifuku? Daifuku? Lady Amaterasu must be toying with me. No, there must be a grand design at play.
I was on my own today. I could tell people were staring at me as I nervously walked down the main street. I wonder if they'd run away if I tried speaking to them. I was doubtful, but pulled myself together and spoke to a man near me.
How far? I think this is like chapter 3. We've only met 3 of the 6 guys, so not very far, all things considered.
Good day.
Oh!
Oh,
Surprised the man took a step back. It's no different here either.
こんにちは。ご機嫌はいかがでございましょうか。
good day to you. I hope you've been doing well.
They talked to us.
今日も来ていただけるなんて光栄です。どうぞゆっくりしていってください。
Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it.
I'm honored to see you down here again. Please, feel free to stay as long as you like.
His words may have been simple, but they brought tears to my eyes. I've been feeling so fragile lately. I need to stay strong. I had my mouth. Thank you very much. I would really like that. Suddenly, I could hear the sound of applause. Everyone's heads were bowed in my direction. They don't hate me? Really? Of course, some appear cautious, not curious. Cautious. But the fact that none of them were looking away from me filled me with happiness. Well then, see you around! And with the sound of applause still in the air, I began to make my way to Shikinjo. God, it's hard to talk. It's hard to do.
Shikinjo. この声はもう安い日本語の言葉が言った。
この声はとても難しい。でも、いつも難しい。I can go inside here, right?
承りました。では、明日のご来店をお待ちしております。
Splendid. Then I'll be awaiting your arrival tomorrow.
I mean, he did say he'd be waiting, didn't he? I looked around and saw customers walking in and out of the bathhouse. Here we go. Oh! The inside was no less lavish from the outside. Red lanterns swaying mysteriously from the high ceiling. Various colored classes were enjoying meals and drinks in private rooms. I was told about people dining here, but this isn't what I expected at all. The sights were so vivid that I simply stood in awe, looking at everything around me. I'd better find Yosuga first. Without him, I wouldn't know where to look for Tsukuyomi, even if he was returned.
そこの美しいお姉さん。
Hello! You must be Green Boy! I know that voice sounds like Green Boy. Sounds like a character that I would peg as Green and Boy. Hello there, beautiful lady.
I sure hope Tsukuyomi is back.
綺麗なお姉さん。あなたですよ。あなた。
Beautiful miss, I'm talking to you. You.
I need to look for a husband, and I'm sure he would give me advice on where to start. After what I said to Akaza, I'd better find the best person possible for myself.
もう、あなたのことですったら。僕を無視して通り過ぎようとしている真っ白なお姉さん。
Come on, I'm talking to you. I see you over there trying to walk past me, Miss Beautiful White.
オランピア殿。
Lady Olympia.
Huh? Huh?
Oh my god, that's me. Someone would be like, hello, hello, hello. And I'll just be like,
I'm doing my thing, I'm doing my thing, I'm doing my thing, I'm doing my thing. And then they'll be like, Prince! I'm like, huh? It's green. Yes, it is.
I knew it.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't think they're talking to me, especially if they're saying miss.
Miss, miss. I'd be like, not talking to me.
I turned around when I heard my name and saw a young man smiling at me.
Hello, Mr. Green.
よかった。やっとこっちを向いてくれましたね。さっきからずっと声をかけていたのに。
I have to tell Fox. We found Shane Boy. Alright. Finally, you looked my way. You didn't hear me calling out to you.
Or you didn't hear me calling out to you?
Green boy appears.
Huh? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I love when my friends don't remember that I'm streaming.
全く自覚ないんですね。まあ、うぬぼれ屋よりはいいですけど。
Completely oblivious, aren't you? Well, at least you're not stuck up or anything.
Huh? Your pupils are plus signs, my dude.
もしかして湯に浸かりに来たんですか？
Did you come here to enjoy the baths?
僕はね、美肌に興味があってここに通ってます。おすすめですよ。
I come here all the time for their skin treatment. I definitely recommend it.
Really? He's here to treat his skin? Really? I wonder if that's normal down here. Then again, the stethoscope also seemed to be common, so maybe I don't know what's normal around the island yet. I'd better watch what I say so he doesn't laugh at me.
あ、そうだ。名乗りがまだでしたよね。
Oh, that's right. I haven't introduced myself.
僕は緑の天草四郎時貞。仲良くしてくれたら嬉しいです。
That's a long name, my dude. Oh, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. Thank you for becoming a Melrosenian.
I am Amakusa Shiro Tokusada of the Grain. I'd love it if we could be friends.
Amakusa Shiro Tokisada, a young man who was naturalized into the green. Similarly to Olympia, he keeps Daifuku's younger brother Paris as a pet. What?
He's a regular Shikinjo, and friends with the bathhouse's owner, Yosuga. Shane Boy does have secrets. He was naturalized into the green.
Oh, good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it.
Amakusa Shiro Tokisada. That's a long name. Is that common in the green?
ああ、いえいえ、僕のはそのあだ名みたいなもので。
Oh, no, it's more like a nickname.
なので、時貞って呼んでください。親しい者はみんなそう呼びます。
Feel free to call me Tokisada. All my friends do.
Tokisada. Well, it's nice to meet you.
そんな不審者を見るような顔をしなくても。
You don't have to look so suspicious, you know?
Hiccup. Not at all. I'm just a bit nervous. I'm not exactly his friend yet, so I feel uneasy calling him by that name.
もしかしてオランピアお姉様とかかしずかれる方がお好みですか？
Would you like me to address you with a little more grace? Say, dear sister Olympia?
No, there's no need for that.
ではひとまずお姉さんと呼びます。18歳になったばかりなんでしょ？
Well then, I'll just call you sis for now. You just turned 18, right?
僕は一つ下なので。
I mean, you're younger than you.
Oh, you're absolute babby.
He gave a bright smile.
He gave a bright smile and took a bite out of his green ice pop. Huh, his eyes are so unique. Maybe it's a trait of the green.
His pupils are like crosses.
Strange. I feel like I've seen him before. Amakusa Shiro. I'm sure I've heard his name before too.
お姉さん？僕が美少年だから見とれてます？
Well then, sis, are you staring because I'm so handsome?
No, not at all. I'm sorry.
そんな思い切り否定するところですか？
We freaked out and called him not handsome. Do you really need to deny it like that?
I'm sorry. I thought I was getting used to talking to people, but I need to get better at it. By the way, I know this sounds strange, but have we met somewhere before?
お姉さん、それってやっぱり僕に一目惚れして口説いているのでは？
What is this? Yeah, Shane Boy. What the fuck is up with him? Sis, you're saying that because you fallen in love with me, right?
Huh? Not at all. Absolutely not. I just thought I heard your name before.
残念ですが、お姉さんに名乗ったのは今が初めてですよ。 誰か他の男と勘違いしてません？
Unfortunately, this is the very first time we've met. I think you must have mistaken me for another man.
Really? Well, yes, I suppose it is my mistake. I'm sorry.
あれ？もしかして、まさか。
What?
Uh-huh. Could it be? No way.
Huh? I turned around at the sound of a cute voice. There was a girl standing there in very unique attire.
あなたは白のオランピア様でしょ？つくよみ様から伺っています。
Oh my god, you're so energetic. Please, can you turn it down? You're at a like at 11 and I need you at a 2. Oh, you must be Lady Olympia of the Light. I heard all about you from Lord Tsukuyomi.
Oh, you know Tsukuyomi too?
はい。僕はカメリアと申します。ここで働いています。
Yes, my name's Camellia. I work here.
Camellia, a member of the staff of Shikinjo, who tirelessly assists Yosuga with his duties. She's the owner of Juliet.
The youngest of the 3 white mice siblings. So apparently Daifuku has siblings. One is Paris and is owned by Green Boy. I don't remember his name. I just learned it and I don't remember it. Green Boy, and apparently the other one's owned by this chick.
本当に真っ白なんですね。
The boy of shame, yep.
想像よりもずっと美しいです。
You're really white all over. You're a lot prettier than I imagined.
綺麗で可愛らしくて、本当に女神様みたいです。
Super pretty and cute. You really do look like a goddess.
I'm sure I don't.
太陽を輝かせられるなんてすごいです。尊敬なんて言葉では足りません。
You can make the sun shine too, right? Words could never express my admiration.
もっとも、僕はまだ一度も上に出たことがないので、本物の太陽を見たことはありませんけど。
But I've never been up to the surface myself before, so I'm not sure what the sun actually looks like.
How could I have forgotten? There's no way the sun can shine all the way down to Yomi.
だから僕はいつか上に出てあなた様の舞を見るのが夢なんです。
My dream is to one day go up to the surface and watch you dance.
と夢のように美しいに違いありません。
I bet you look so beautiful, like a dream.
Well then, I hope you do come and visit someday. Before I realized it, I'd taken Camelia's hand in mine. Her gloved hand felt a little tense. Please come up one day so you can see the sun.
オランピア様。
Lady Olympia.
お姉さん、何を言ってるんですか？それともまさか知らないんですか？
Sis, what are you saying? Or do you really not know?
この黄泉に暮らす者は気軽に上になんて行けないんですよ。
The people who live in Yomi can't come to the surface so easily.
ましてやカメリアは。
Yeah, in particular, Camellia.
I know it will be easy, but things may change someday for the better. I felt awkward seeing that both of them had fallen silent. Just like yesterday, I keep saying the wrong thing.
Yeah, their eyes are a little interesting.
I'm sorry, that must have sounded so insensitive. That's not how I meant it. I really do want you to see the sun, and I really do want you to come to the surface. Even though I know the rules here. Everything I said now just sounded like an excuse, so I finally shut my mouth. Suddenly, Camellia squeezed my hand.
つくよみ様から伺っていた通りの方ですね。あなた様は。
Lord Tsukuyomi was absolutely right when he told me about you.
Really?
Yeah, exactly. What are they gonna do to us? Like, if they hurt us, the sun doesn't come up. Like, I feel like we can flaunt all the rules we want.
僕は楽しみにしていたんです。もうすぐ彼女がここに来るだろうから楽しみにしていなさいと。
I've been waiting for you to come. He told me to be patient, that you'd come visit us soon. Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
He did?
つくよみってさ、あの有名な人形師でしょ？
Tsukuyomi's in the famous doll maker? He makes dolls? Doll maker, a profession associated with Tsukuyomi. He's a skilled craftsman who can somehow create lifelike dolls as well as prosthetic limbs for those who've lost parts of their body to Haku. The dull snake, Tsukuyomi? That sounds like a famous dull snake. That sounds like one of those like bad nicknames that they're like, oh, it's him, the dull snake. And you're like, the fuck does that mean?
Doll maker? So Tsukuyomi's making dolls now?
奈落のまれびとつくよみ。
れれれあれれれあれれれ
The outsider of Naraku, Tsukuyomi.
A quiet place deep beneath Shikinjo, where Tsukuyomi's hermitage is located.
He's a hermit?
Ha! 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 Thank you, Fox!
Olympia Soiree.
Whoopsies! Whoopsies!
この読みからさらに深く下った場所にたった一人で暮らすという。
I heard he lives alone in a place even deeper underground than Yomi.
The outsider of Naraku? That sounds scary. Are we talking about the same Tsukuyomi? I didn't know Tsukuyomi lived down there. I guess I don't know everything about him. Lord Hiruko, Lord Jigen, Donma, and Tsukuyomi.
Yeah.
Tsukuyomi was an... Tsukuyomi was an outsider who watched over me and the others on Tokyo Island.
お姉さんは彼とどんな関係なんですか？
What's your relationship with him?
I have known him for a very long time. He's like family to me.
なるほど。理解しました。
I see. That makes sense.
He squinted his eyes as he bit into his ice pop. Yeah, why are you jealous, Shame Child?
でも、あなたは本物のオランピアですか？
Like I'd be a fake? You're the real Olympia, aren't you?
What do you mean?
噂では誰とも喋らない。目を合わせもしないと聞いていたので。
I heard Olympia doesn't speak to anyone or even looks them in the eye.
もう時貞様、なぜそんな意地悪なことを言うんですか？
Oh, Lord Togisada, that's such a mean thing to say.
そう？
Really?
せっかくオランピア様が読みにいらしたのに、機嫌を悪くされたら時貞様のせいですよ。
Lady Olympia came all the way down here, you know. If she leaves Yomi forever, it'll be all your fault, Lord Tokisada.
ごめん。だってさ、評判と全く違うから逆に不安になっちゃってさ。
I'm sorry, I was just curious because she's so different from the rumors, you know?
あえて嬉しいのは確かだよ。でも、ドーマ殿のお屋敷から出ないって上では有名なんだよ。
I'm happy to meet her, of course, but it's no secret that she's been hidden away in Lord Doma's manor.
だからつい、本物なのかなって。偽物が僕たちを騙しているんじゃないかって。
That's why I just wondered, is she real and not an imposter or anything?
I'm the real me.
はい、そこまで。
Hi, Yosuka!
Yes, of course.
Yosuka appeared out of nowhere and gave them a somewhat disapproving look.
カメリア、ここでは地上での立場を口にしてはいけないと言ってあるのに。
Camellia, I thought I mentioned you mustn't discuss the surface down here.
申し訳ありません。嬉しくてつい。
I'm very sorry, I was just so happy and...
トキサダも。その言い方は
This is
失
the
礼だよ。
purple boy. He is, I'm pretty certain he's the criminal. Yeah. He runs the bathhouses and apparently basically almost runs all of Yomi. Apparently. He told our fortune. He's good at telling fortunes. He said we'd meet our soulmate soon. And yeah, he's very much... I think he's the criminal. He's a criminal. I think he's a criminal. Tokisada too, you must watch what you say.
申し訳ありませんでした。
I'm very sorry.
Seeing them bow their heads remorsefully made me feel bad. Don't worry, it didn't bother me at all.
本当で こと許していただけますか？
Are you sure you'll forgive me for what I said?
There's no need to be afraid of me.
違うんです。怖がっているわけではなくて、
It's not that I'm afraid, but
ただずっと会いたいと思っていた方なので、ついはしゃいでしまって。
But I just got carried away since I finally got to meet the person I always wanted to meet.
これからは慎みます。すみませんでした。
I'll be careful next time. I'm very sorry.
僕もぶしつけでした。どうかお慈悲を。
And I was so rude. Please forgive me.
Really, you didn't bother me at all. I'm alright.
ではこの話はこれまでにして、みんなでお茶でもどう？ちょうど黒糖のまんじゅうが蒸し上がったところなんだ。
Then let us move on from it now. Why don't we all have some tea? I have some freshly steamed sweet buns ready.
あ、食べる食べる。お姉さんも遠慮せず。まんじゅうはふかしたてが一番ですからね。
I think it's fur, but yeah. Sweet buns. Nope. Nope. No, stop. How do I get... I don't know what I did there. I don't know what I did to make it go back. Sweet buns.
ではこの話はこれまでにして。
Okay, it's this one. Alright.
Before I knew it, a tea set and a wooden basket were placed in front of me. The sweet smell of the buns must be tantalizing Daifuku's senses right now. I'll introduce Daifuku later so we can nibble on some crumbs.
さあ、召し上がれ。
Please enjoy. It's very fancy.
わあ、今日のも美味しそう。ここの料理は本当に素晴らしいよね。
Wow, they look as delicious as usual. The food here is just amazing.
They're so cute, the little walnuts on top.
暑いからいきなり頬張ってやけどしないようにね。
Yeah, he's Tokisada looks a little creepy from this position. They're very hot, so be careful not to burn yourself.
わかってるわかってる。以前に小籠包で死にそうな目にあったからね。お姉さんも気をつけて。
I know. I once ate a dumpling so hot that I almost died. Be careful too, sis.
Yes. I slowly cut open the bun on my plate and put a small piece to my mouth.
He probably just popped the whole thing in his mouth. I've done that. When you're like, ooh, yum, you pop in your mouth, and then you're like,
It's hot.
yeah.
It's delicious. There are walnuts inside too.
僕がこのくるみの殻を割ったんですよ。
I shelled the walnuts myself.
Oh, really? This is my first time trying freshly steamed buns. I never knew they could taste so good.
この紫禁城には珍しい料理やお菓子がいろいろありますから、どんどん食べるといいですよ。
Shinkinjo has all kinds of delicacies and sweets, so just eat to your heart's content.
Is Yomi a much better place than I thought? Or is it the food that's making me feel this way? But it's fun here, and I was about to bring another piece to my mouth when I suddenly noticed something. Come to think of it, I haven't had a meal or a conversation with people around my age before. I was the only child back on Tenyo Island, and I've been by myself in the manor since my arrival here. I'm actually enjoying a warm sweet bun while surrounded with other people.
Oh my god. Tracking, did you really have to just go all craziness as I brushed my hair out of my face?
I took a bite. There were needles! Just the thought made the bun taste even better, and I wanted to savor it for as long as I could.
でも、ハクのお姉さんとこうしてお茶できるなんて嬉しいな。
I'm happy I have the chance to enjoy a meal with our white sis.
さっきも言ったけど、めったなことでは人と喋らないと聞いていて。
I know I said it earlier, but I heard you never really spoke to anyone.
もしかして僕の声に気づいた上で、こんな奴相手にしないって無視したのかと。
So at first I thought you were giving me the cold shoulder when I was calling out to you.
not at all. I didn't think you were talking to me.
ならよかった。僕も疑うような発言をしてしまって失礼でしたよね。深く反省します。
Yeah. Takoyaki are another thing that if you take a bite when it's too hot, or you put the whole thing in your mouth, and it's too hot, and you're just like,
my tongue hurts.
that's good to hear. But then I went and doubted who you were. It was really rude of me, and I'm really sorry.
あ、でも上の話は慎めって注意されたばかりでしたね。僕としたことがまた。
Yeah. Oh, he said not to talk about the surface down here, and I just did it again.
ここはお客様に外でのしがらみを忘れて楽しんでいただくのが基本だからね。
I think it's a rule of the place. This place is where our guests can enjoy themselves without concerns of the surface.
もっとも彼女ほどの見事な白で立場を伏せるも何もないけど。
Then again, it is difficult to avoid conversation with about the white with our lady here.
Like I said, I don't mind it at all. I'm fine. I smiled and reached for a second sweet bun when all of a sudden...
お、いい匂いがすると思ったらまんじゅうか。
Oh, it's Kuroba.
Whoa, I thought I smelled some sweet buns.
いらっしゃいませ。朝食ですか？昼食ですか？夕食ですか？
Welcome. Are you here for breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
俺もよくわからない。
I'm not too sure myself.
起きてるか？寝てたら起きろ。
Are you awake? If not, get up.
I guess the Kotowari works pretty much around the clock.
Yeah.
今日は海鮮がゆにしとくか。それと俺にもまんじゅう一つ。
I'll have a seafood porridge today, and one bun for me.
少々お待ちくださいませ。
Of course, one moment, please. He comes down to Yome just to eat? I mean, I know the food is really tasty down here, but on second thought, I don't blame him.
オランピア、俺もこのテーブルいいか？
Olympia, mind if I join you?
Oh, please do.
しかし、こんなところでまんじゅう食べてるなんて余裕だな。婿さんちはどうした？
Never thought I'd see you here eating buns. What happened to the husband hunt?
I'm just having a break, resting.
しかし赤座もいきなり思い切ったよね。この間からうちでも
Yeah, she's at the club. You expect her to be flirting? I must admit that was rather bold of Akaza. My guests have been talking of little else.
前評判ではその赤座が一番有力だけどどうなるかな。
Everyone is convinced that Akaza is their top candidate. Perhaps so.
Well, I mean, yes, I definitely want him to rail me 7 ways to Sunday, but do they really have to gossip about it? Do you mean for my future husband?
もちろん。
Of course.
Can you let everyone know that there's no way I would take Akaza as my husband?
あれ？なんで？
Why not?
Your dear director is heartless and cruel. I asked him what he'd do if I couldn't find a husband, and he told me that he'd take on the responsibility of fulfilling that role without any expression on his face whatsoever.
あいつそんなこと言ったんだ。少し驚いたな。ずっと後輩から逃げてたのに。
What? He really said that? That's a surprise. He's been avoiding marriage all this time.
Avoid? Can he even do that? Wait a minute. Kuroba, you and Akaza are both adults, right? And you too, Yosuga. Do you two have wives?
その通り。俺はこの天狗島の女性の皆さんすべての夫なんだ。
Absolutely. I'm the husband to all the wonderful ladies on Tengu Island.
Stop being silly and answer my question.
赤座は確か前の断りの所長が既得になった時に後継ぎに立候補したんだよね。
Yes or no? That's all I need. Yes or no?
I recall Akaza applying for the Kotowari's director's seat when the previous director became ill.
そうそう。結局、容体は持ち直して、
Yeah.
今は無事に隠居したけどな。
He sure did. Eventually, the previous director's condition improved and he was able to retire safely. Yeah, he's a playboy.
偉いよね。自分から重い荷物を背負い込むなんて。その頃から全く笑わなくなったもんね。
It is impressive that he would offer to carry that load. I don't believe I've seen him laugh once since.
He sounds like he's been through a lot.
それでしばらく大変だろうからって婚姻を免除された。
And he's used it as a nice shield against getting married.
でも落ち着いてからも多忙を理由に断ってたよね。
Even now he turns down offers because he's too busy.
だったんだけどな。今回は違うらしい。
That's what I thought too. Seems things have changed.
Kuroba looked at me with a smirk. I suppose that's how important work is to him. His duty to make sure the white doesn't go extinct. Yes, it's only because it's his job. It's nothing to do with love.
まあでも確かに彼なら言うかもね。冷静沈着が売りで職務に忠実。平和と平等を愛する鉄仮面の赤座殿だから。
She really does. She really does. Well, I'm not surprised he said that. He's known for his loyalty to his duties, his love of equality and peace, the Iron Mask, Lord Akaza.
The Iron Mask?
彼のあだ名。
A nickname of his.
Oh!
俺がつけた。っていうか冗談で言ったらすっかり広まって責任は感じてる。
I gave it to him. I meant it as a joke, but it really stuck, so I feel terrible.
うちのお客様も関わりたくないって言ってる。賄賂も融通も絶対聞かないって。
Even our guests want nothing to do with him. They say he cannot be persuaded at all.
赤座は軍部の人より怖そうだもんね。僕も基本的に逆らわないって決めてる。
Akaza looks scarier than the other soldiers. I pretty much comply with everything he says.
The Iron Mask. It fits that scoundrel so well. I should call him that the next time I see him.
She really hates him, and I don't, so it's like odd. Pretty much, yeah.
I forcefully split my sweet bun in two as the thought crosses my mind.
俺の上司兼友人のセリフは水に流してやってくれ。あいつはこの天狗島で一番信頼できる男だから。
Do you think you can let him off the hook already? Yeah, it's just, she doth protest too much. Do you think you can let him off the hook already? He's the most reliable man you'll find on Tengu Island.
I didn't expect to hear that. I sat there stunned with half a bun in each hand.
Yeah, his sexy as broker capacity to love.
あ、わかった。もしかしたら責任を取って夫には新手の求婚かもよ。
Of course. Perhaps what he said was his unsentimental way of asking you to be his bride?
赤座は顔も身長も地位も血筋も完璧だよ。向こうにこれ以上ふさわしい男はいない。だからこそ有力と噂されているわけで。
Betrayed my life itself. No one told me men were this hot.
Akaza's famously handsome and hails from a noble bloodline. The rumors are well reasoned. There's no better match to be your husband.
わかった。舞台の上のあんたに惚れて職権乱用で求婚した。
Oh my god. I got it! He fell in love with you and decided to abuse his authority by forcing marriage.
No, that's not true. It wasn't anything romantic at all.
ところでさ、お姉さん。さっきからその。
Please, Daifuku, break up this awkwardness. By the way, sis, why is your back moving?
Daifuku stuck his head out of the bag, pushed me to the flat before I got to it.
What? This is...
Oh, stay put. I'm sorry, he's my pet mouse and...
あれ？
Oh?
見覚えが。
That's...
うわ、まさか。
could it be? We took him with us today. Romeo!
Camellia appeared to be shaking at the sight of Daifuku. Romeo? This is Daifuku.
ロメオだね。お前、今まで一体どこに？
He just lived a double life. It's you, Romeo. Where have you been all this time?
Kiki.
Lady Camellia, well, I was...
Wait a minute, is he yours? He wandered into the manor a while ago, and I tried looking for his owner near the estate, but I couldn't find anyone.
このジュリエットの兄です。
He's Juliet's brother.
Juliet, a member of the White Mouse clan and the youngest of the 3 siblings. She lives and works with Camellia and Shinkinjo, helping attend to various duties. She has been concerned about Daifuku's weight. Oh, okay then.
Oh! A white mouse peeked out of Camellia's pocket at the sudden mention. Brother, is that you? She's so cute! And she's wearing a little ribbon. It's nice to meet you, Juliet. Hearing my voice, Juliet looked at me and seemed to bow her head. It's truly an honor to meet you, Hime. My name is Juliet. I've heard many things about you from Lord Tsukiyomi, but to think you also saved my foolish brother.
Oh my god!
This must be the divine intervention of Lady Amaterasu and her infinite wisdom and mercy. Aw, you're speaking so cute.
でもよかった。生きてた。まさか上に逃げてたなんて。
Oh, thank goodness he's alive. I didn't think he'd run up to the surface.
路地裏で誰かに捕まって丸焼きにされて食べられたかと思ってた。
I thought someone caught him in an alley and roasted him for dinner.
こんなことがあるとは。まさに神の恩寵。実はロメオの弟を僕が飼ってるんですよ。
I can't believe it. This must be God's grace. I actually have Romeo's younger brother.
Huh?
確かそのロメオが長兄で、次がうちのパリス、ジュリエットが末の妹です。
If I'm not mistaken, Romeo's the eldest, then my Paris, and Julius the youngest.
Paris, a member of the White Mouse clan in the middle of the 3 siblings. He met Tokisada at Shinkinjo and has served him ever since. He has a very stern attitude toward his brother Daifuku.
行方知れずになって僕も心配していたので、
いや。
これで安心しました。
I was so worried when he disappeared. What a relief to know he's safe.
カメリア、ジュリエット、ロメオが無事に見つかってよかったね。
Camellia, Juliet. Juliet? Camellia, Juliet, aren't you both happy that Romeo's safe?
Camellia and Juliet nodded repeatedly in unison.
Yeah.
As for Daifuku, he was looking straight at me. So, this is where Daifuku comes from. Romeo, aren't you happy you're home?
Hime?
There'll be no more sleeping or enjoying meals with him. Guess I have no other choice. I'm glad he came with me today. He's so friendly. I was sure his owner was missing him. Thank goodness. I couldn't look sad now, and Daifuku belonged here, not with me. It's not nice to keep him away from his family, away from his younger sister.
もしもご迷惑でなければ、そのまま飼ってやってくださいませんか？とても懐いているようですし。
If it isn't too much to ask, can you please keep watching over him? It seems like he's really attached to you.
Huh? Daifuku quickly jumped on top of my head as if he understood what Camellia said. Are you sure?
ここにいた時より太ってる。かなりいいもの食べさせてもらってるね。
He's a lot fatter than before. I can tell he's been eating well.
I suppose. I mean, he pretty much eats anything.
ありがとうございます。よくしてくださって。あなた様になら喜んで託せます。
Thank you for being so nice to him. I trust that he'll be more than happy staying with you.
No, I'm the one who's happy being with I mean, Romeo. He's such a dear friend to me. Friend. Camellia?
はい。カメリアも友達になりたいです。
Yes, I want to be friends with you too. Huh?
カメリア、お客様なんだから。
Camellia, she's our guest.
Oh, it's alright, it's completely fine.
Internally, Olympia's like,
I got 2 friends now. 2 friends! That's more than I had previously.
exactly.
Let's be friends, Camellia, by all means.
やった友達
Yay, friends! Maybe I was just imagining things, but it looked like Juliet was clapping her hands with joy.
嬉しいな嬉しいなこれから永遠によろしくお願いします
Wow, what a day! I'm so happy. Let's get along as fast as we can.
僕はこれでずっとあなた様の友達です
Excuse me. I'll dial it back down, don't you? I'm happy to be your friend forever and ever. Huh?
はいはい。なら僕もお姉さんの友達にしてください。
Yes, yes, I want to be friends with sis too.
僕は決して怪しいものではありませんよ。ね、ヨスが。
That's a little suspicious, Togisada. I'm a really nice guy, isn't that right, Yosuka?
ハッカショコラと僕の薬湯を愛する明るい美少年だね。
A bright, beautiful boy who loves mint chocolate medicinal baths.
Mint chocolate, Togisada's favorite flavor of ice cream, served as Shikinjo. It's made of mint and chocolate, giving it a cool and refreshing taste.
He does look like mint.
そうそう、ハッカショコラ。ほら、僕がさっき食べてたアイスですよ。お姉さんもいかがです？
That's right, mint chocolate. It's the flavor of my ice pop earlier. Do you want to try some, sis?
ではお持ちしますね。
Ah, let me go get it. Camellia runs straight to the kitchen before I can say anything.
この
Ah,
ハッカショコラは最高なんですよ。でも本当は湯上がりに食べるのが一番美味しいんですけどね。
I think there's gonna be a creepy reveal with him with his eyes, specifically. Because he literally has plus signs for pupils, and they're yellow. The mint chocolate here is to die for, but it tastes the best right after a hot bath.
ほてった体、五臓六腑に染み渡
They are
る
pretty.
甘く清涼な美味しさ。
The sweet minty taste cools your body from the inside out.
that sounds good. I should give it a try next time.
お待たせしました。
Thank you for waiting.
She brought over some brightly colored ice cream scooped in a cute glass bowl. I happily tried a spoonful. Oh, it really is minty. It blends so well with the chocolate.
でしょ？ハッカとショコラを組み合わせるなんて、世の中には発想に富んだ方がいますよね。
Well, he's 17, and he seems very innocent if he's getting this excited over ice cream. Doesn't it? You gotta admit, the person who put these two flavors together is a genius.
I nodded in awe, scooping even more spoonfuls of the refreshing ice cream into my mouth. Is it really okay for me to just eat ice cream like this instead of searching for my husband? Even Kuroba was asking earlier. Girl, you got a year. Chill. Exactly. Maybe you'd meet your husband while eating ice cream. I felt many things about the situation, but I couldn't seem to tear myself away. This place is so much fun. Tomorrow, I'll do my best tomorrow, so I'll just enjoy myself today.
この島でこれを食べられるのは資金城だけなんです。それにヨスガの作る湯も気に入っていて。
My little like water bottle thing that I put my smoothies in, I closed it up, I filled it full of soapy water and closed it up, and now I can't get it open again, so I'm like, I want to make smoothie. And it's just, nope, denied, smoothie denial. You'll only find this dish here at Shikinjo. I also like the bass that Yosuka prepares.
これからも顔を合わせると思うので、どうぞ仲良くしてくださいね。
I have a feeling we'll be seeing each other a lot more, so I hope we can get along.
Yes, I really like that.
友達。つくよみ様が戻ってきたら自慢しないと。
We're friends.
I have to tell Lord Tsukiyomi when he returns.
Speaking of Tsukiyomi, I never knew he was a doll maker.
あれ？話していなかったんですか？僕がまさにつくよみ様の作った人形なんですよ。
What? Back up. Back up. What?
What? Oh, I didn't tell you, did I? I'm actually a doll myself, made by Lord Tsukiyomi.
Huh? I had lost count by how many times I gasped in surprise today.
もしかして気づいてなかった？
Had you not noticed?
ほら、このゼンマイで動いています。
See here, I'm a clockwork doll. Camellia turned around to show me. Sure enough, there was a large key glowing on her back.
Probably.
Come to think of it, she has keys on her shoes, too.
I don't know.
So the tension I felt when holding her hand was... I had no idea. I thought the dolls were much smaller.
そうですね。 人間と同じ大きさなのはおそらく僕だけです。
Goodness gracious. Hold on, I have an unfortunately placed itch under my leg.
Ugh, what the hell?
Yeah, I think I might be the only one who's the size of a human.
ほら、休憩しているときはこの看板でわかるんですよ。
Look, see this sign here? It'll tell you if I'm resting. What? What?
See?
It's definitely an open sign.
I was shaking with surprise and joy. There's so many things outside the manor that I didn't know about.
もしかして人形の友達は嫌ですか？
You don't want to be friends with a doll, do you?
You're being a doll doesn't bother me a bit.
よかった。
Oh, thank goodness.
お、そろそろ湯が沸く頃だな。ではご案内いたします、お客様。
You're the type of Genki character that makes me want to rip my hair out. Oh, the bath should be ready soon. Allow me to escort you, my fair guest.
よーく使ってこい。あ、そうだ。俺とも友達になってくれるか？
Get yourself all nice and cozy. Oh yeah, how about we be friends too?
No. Denied.
Yeah, her robot empathy, rodent.
I'll think about it if you promise never to flirt with me again.
よし、友達な。じゃ、俺は仕事に戻るから。
Oh, friend, I'd better get back to work. Added to the wife pool.
Wait, you didn't promise! He waved his hand with a smile, departing the room swiftly.
黒羽様はいつもあんな調子ですけど、信頼しても大丈夫ですよ。なんと言っても先生ですから。
Not all doctors can be trusted, unfortunately. Lord Kuroda's always like that, but he can be trusted. After all, he's a doctor.
Is he a good doctor?
そのうちわかると思いますよ。さ、まずはお風呂へどうぞ。冷めないうちに。
What the hell does that mean? You'll find out soon enough. Is that a threat? Yeah, is that a threat? I'm being threatened by a doll. You'll find out soon enough. Now off to the bath we go while it's still hot.
Okay. I am in a bedroom. Wow! It seemed everything here was a surprise to me. The room I'd led to was far beyond what I could imagine.
I don't think so, since they're eating.
This bathtub is so big. The bath was very different from the one in the manor. It was filled to the brim with water and topped with flower petals.
ようこそおいでくださいました。お客様は
They're really pretty.
初めて当店の湯をお使いになりますから、少し説明させていただきますね。
Warm welcome to our bathhouse. Since this is your first time enjoying our baths here, please allow me to explain a few things.
薬湯になれない方はいきなり長く浸かると湯あたりすることがございます。
Soaking in the medicinal bath for an extended time can be a bit too much for first-timers.
まずは15分くらいで一度湯船から上がり、あちらに用意してある水や薬草茶などを召し上がってください。
Soak in the bath for 15 minutes to start, then come out and help yourself to the water and herbal tea we prepared for you here. Do not pull on the drain.
その後は特に体調に問題がなければゆっくり使っていただいて大丈夫です。
If you feel well after that, you may return to the bath to soak again.
Thank you, I'm looking forward to it. This is really a lovely room. The expansive room was elegantly furnished. Blue, purple, and silver patterns adorned the lacquerware, giving it a glistening rainbow hue. Yosuga, this isn't ink, is it? It looks as if it was made from shells.
そう、螺鈿でございますよ。貝殻を薄く削いで一枚一枚丁寧に貼り付けるのです。
Yes, it was made from mother of pearl. We layered the shells carefully, piece by piece. Wow.
I knew it. I gather seashells myself, but I didn't know they could be used like this.
螺鈿に使う貝は決まっているからね。それなりに大きいものじゃないと難しい。
That's why I think he's a criminal. Using mother of pearl can be difficult. It requires very delicate handwork.
それに地上は四季によって好まれる食べ物や装飾も違うから王では見なかったんじゃないかな。
To add, those on the surface prefer decorations in their assigned colors. You may not have seen this in the yellow.
It's so beautiful. I'd love to have one of these in the room someday.
Yeah, pretty much.
The canister on Yosuka's waist looks like it's made of mother of pearl too. Maybe mother of pearl is common in Yomi.
ではお客様、私がお背中を流しましょう。
Excuse me? No, my fair guest. Allow me to wash your back.
Huh?
ささ、お召し物を。
Sir? Sir? Come, you're clothes.
I guess this is how bathhouses work.
Oh god, we're so gullible! Oh god, we're so gullible!
Huh.
Oh my god. Okay, no, we didn't say anything else.
I began to tie the ribbon on my bus.
ごめん、待った。
Sorry, wait.
Huh?
君はつくよみから一体どんな教育を？
He was just fucking with us! He was just fucking with us! Tsukuyomi didn't teach you anything, did he?
Did I do something wrong? I've never been to a bathhouse before, so I was just following what you told me.
従わなくていい。
You shouldn't obey in this case. He took my jacket and cap, setting them on a nearby shelf.
Shouldn't obey?
一つ助言をしておこう。この先絶対に心に決めた男性の前以外では軽々しく裸にならないこと。
A word of advice. From this day forward, never expose yourself like this except in front of the man you love.
Oh.
この天狗島は女だけの天女島と違う。水着ならまだしも見知らぬ男性にそんな姿を見せてはならない。
Backwash tease? That sounds horrible. God, that sounds so gross. Tengu Island is different from Tenyo Island. Wearing a bathing suit is fine, but never show yourself like this in front of a stranger.
島の女はみそぎも海も薄布一枚だから、そのつもりで彼女が振る舞うと、天狗島の男たちが逃げ出すだろう。
Oh my god.
つくよみも心配していた。
Exactly. I will just undo my bra, keep it on, and you can scrub my back. Like, come on, there's ways to work on this. Tsukuyomi's worried that you'd behave as you did when you lived on Tenyu Island and scare off the men here who wish to court you.
Well, I learned about wearing a bathing suit, but this is a bath.
君がそう。魂の半身と思える男性に出会ったら、
Oh my god.
彼のすべてが欲しいと思った。
We're getting a birds and the bees talk from a bathhouse owner. Oh god. If you find a man who's the other half of your soul and you desire him in his entirety, then you can expose yourself to him. False advertising, he promised me a back scrub.
それまでは絶対に脱がないように。どんなうまい言葉も嘘だと疑っていい。
I'll be back with my lawyer, sir. I'm getting that back scrub. Until then, never do. Assume that every sweet word they speak is a lie.
Wait, so you were just seeing if I would? Could you not toy with me like this? I only found out recently that I don't really understand what life is like on Tengu Island.
そのまま脱ぐのを見ているという選択肢もあったんだけど、君とは良好な関係を築きたい。何より、つくよみが戻ってきたら殺される。
Oh. Okay. Well then. I could have watched you strip nude, but I would have built a lasting relationship with you. Furthermore, I don't want Tsukiyo to be killing me. Yeah, I could have not asked for nudity anyway.
Yosuga, you're just like Kuruba, aren't you?
違うな。僕は彼ほど真面目でもないし、優しくもない。さっきのは、ゆうやの主人としての社交的セリフだと思ってほしい。
Not at all. I'm not straightforward or kind. Just consider this a friendly exchange between the proprietor of a bathhouse and his guest.
I'll take your word for it then.
この先が不安だな。
You worry me, you know. I'm not straight or kind. Great! We have something in common. Not straight.
君は僕のことを、いや、赤座や黒羽や時貞のことも男性だと思ってないだろう。もしかしたら、つくよみのことも。
Perfect, just what I needed. You don't see me, or even Akaza, Kuroba, and Tokisada as men, do you? Perhaps even Tsukiyami?
That's a bit rude, don't you think? I may not have what you consider common sense.
But I can tell the difference between men and women.
つくよみは教育を間違えたな。それとも恋なのか?
Tsukuyomi really made a mistake. Or perhaps it was an international, intentional.
Did you say something? I need to get a hair clip eventually because my hair is just falling on my face. Fuck.
どんな男性が君の婿殿になるのかなって言ったんだ。
I was just wondering what kind of man your husband will be.
Well, I still don't know.
ま、ではごゆっくり。もし具合が悪くなったら、そこの鈴を鳴らして。
Well, enjoy your stay. If you feel unwell, you can ring the bell over there.
Thank you, I'll be careful. Ugh, I can't believe he was playing with me. I shouldn't have let my guard down just because he knows Tsukuyomi. But I think I'm a lot more tolerant now. It must be because of Kuroba? I sighed as I looked around the room. Oh, it's a pretty room. Pretty.
Yep, Dr. Kuroba. Licensed frigidity remover. Don't like that.
This place is very well decorated. It was not only water and herbal tea that had been prepared on the table, colorful fruits were cut up in the shape of flowers and set atop a bed of crushed ice.
I guess if you like lay down after your bath if you're not feeling well.
Next to them looked to be some kind of wine. Look, Daifuku, there's a bath for you too! A small wooden tub was placed next to my bath. The water in the miniature tub felt nice and warm, and next to it was a blanket and a plate of nuts.
Here's a bath for your mouse! Lord Yosuka, that you would care for me like this.
Is this bed here for me to rest on if I don't feel well?
No, Hime, that's...
It looks so soft and comfortable. Maybe I can lay down for just a moment.
Oh no. Oh no.
It feels so good. Even better than my bed at the manor. It also has a fragrance, like a perfume. I suddenly jerked awake. This is dangerous. That was dangerous. I was almost about to fall asleep. A special bath was prepared for us. We should get in before it gets cold.
Lady Olympia, I hope you enjoyed your bath. That was everything.
Thank you, I just finished changing. I had such a wonderful time in the bath. My skin feels so soft now.
I knew it would be. Lord Yosuga is a master herbalist who knows everything about plants. He can concoct all sorts of medicinal elixirs.
Such as?
Yeah. Yeah. I think he's an ex-assassin. Or just an assassin. All of which can be reversed. Drinks to help blood flow, boost stamina, increase vigor.
Vigor?
Yeah, cure impotence,
which means... Oh my. I guess there's medicine for everything.
Water.
やあ、お疲れ様。のぼせて裸のまま倒れていたら、僕が駆けつけようと思ったのに。
Well, no. I'm glad to see you're awake. I was about to rush in case you'd fallen unconscious while still naked.
Unfortunately for you, I followed your instructions with care. But I must say, the bath was amazing. I would love to bathe here every day. The feeling of the hot water was so relaxing. It had such a sweet, refreshing aroma too.
果物や花、いろいろ混ざってるからね。気に入ってもらえたなら嬉しいよ。ぜひ通って。
He wink. He's a winky boy.
I blended the water with fruit and flowers. I'm glad to hear you liked it. Come visit us anytime.
I like that very much.
ところで、せっかくくつろいでいたところに申し訳ないんだけど、つくよみはまだ戻らないみたいだ。
I just wanted me to Yomi.
By the way, I hate to bring this up while you're relaxed from the bath, but it appears Tsukuyomi isn't returned yet.
もう夜だし、あまり遅くなると屋敷の方々が心配するだろう。
I also think everyone at the manor will be worried if you stay out too late.
Worried. Doma's face came to mind. Would he be worried? Maybe he'd think I actually escaped.
明日、また出直すといい。僕は毎日でも大歓迎だよ。
Why not tomorrow? I'd be delighted to have you back.
Thank you.
Yeah, because we could escape, definitely.
Well, I better be going too. Daifuku, you should thank him for the bath. I should get going then. Daifuku, you should thank him for the bath too. Daifuku popped his head out from inside my bag when I called him, but...
大福？
Daifuku?
お餅の
The sweet rice cake?
Oh, well, he's plump and white, so that's why. He's trying to hold back laughter. It's not good for you to hold your emotions in. You can laugh if you like.
君は本当に可愛いな。話に聞いていたよりもずっと。
You're so cute. Much cuter than when I heard about you.
Huh?
どうか気を悪くしないで。滑稽で笑ったんじゃないんだ。可愛らしくて微笑ましくて、つい。
Please don't be upset. I wasn't laughing at the name. I just laughed because you're so cute.
I'm not sure I should be happy to hear that. Hello! Speaking of cuties... Bookkeepers! Bookkeepers! She's calling. She has arrived for some pets and then to wander off.
確かに似てる。ここにいた時より一層それらしくなったしね。
But it is true. He's far more aptly named now than he was before. I'm sorry, I've become gluttonous since he began caring for me.
Camellia patted Daifuku lightly on the head.
大福、お前は良き名を頂戴したね。これから末永くこの方にお仕えするんだよ。
Ugh, get off my hand. I should take my hand.
Daifuku, it's such a cute name. You do your best to repair, okay? Yes, in the name of my clan, I'll do my very best to serve you.
Dear brother, please try not to be a burden on the dear Hime. Paris is now serving under Lord Tokisada, and you are with our esteemed lady. I shall remain in Naomi, but I pray that one day we will meet again under the sun.
Yes, I promise we will, one day.
It seems that Daifuku and Juliet are talking. They must be sad to part ways. I should bring him down again here soon.
Yeah, I want to know more about this mouse family.
By the way, could you show me how much the meal and the bath were?
そんなものいらないよ。大福を助けてくれたお礼。
There's no need for payment. You saved Daifuku's life after all.
No, please, I can pay. I did bring money with me. Yes, being Olympia was my job. I received tithes from the people each time I danced on stage. They were not necessarily payments, but I've never really spent the money since I always stayed inside. If you're saying that only because I'm Olympia, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't. I just want to be treated like any other person.
なら、次からは払ってもらうよ。今回は初めてだし、
Yeah.
お近づきの印だと思って。
You kind of prevent the world from being plunged into eternal night. Well, you can pay me next time then. Just accept it as a token of my thanks.
Are you sure? I'm really gonna pay next time, you hear?
さあ、船戸まで送るから。
Come, let me escort you to Kunado.
He nudged me on the back with a smile. This doesn't feel much different from being with Kuroba. Oh well, if he doesn't take my money next time, I'll just force it on him. Take my money, asshole, take my money! I really wanted to live a normal life. I just wanted to be myself. Huh? The place is dark already. So this is what night in Yomi looks like. I walked with my head looking above me when...
あれだ。
Hey, look.
すっげえ。本当に白いんだな。
Wow, she's really white.
赤か。捕まえたらいくらで売れるんだろうな。
White, I'm sure she'd fetch a decent price.
I heard mumblings from the people staring at me. People applauded me when I arrived today, so I thought I was welcome. I guess it's not so easy to get along with everyone.
おい、新入り。あの真っ白い女には手を出さない方がいいぞ。地獄殿に殺される。
Hey, new guy, you better not lay a finger on that white girl. I don't want a quick load. Lord Jikogu will kill you.
Jikogu? As in hell? I wasn't liking the sound of that.
軍の奴らなぞいくらでも蹴散らせるが、地獄殿を怒らせる真似だけはしない方がいい。
I think that's a name for Yosuba. We could take any of the soldiers from the service, but angering Lord Jikogu is a bad idea.
That's quite a thing to say. Maybe they're talking about Tsukuyomi.
読み落ちして今さら命は惜しくはないが。
Yep.
奈落のつくよみ殿とゆやの地獄殿に逆らったらまともな死に方はできないだろうからな。
Going up against Lord Tsukuyomi and Lord Jikogu, the bathhouse will definitely end a miserable life with an even worse death.
Oh? I'm glad to see Yosuga.
そうだった。僕の別の名のことを説明してなかった。
That's right, I haven't told you my nickname.
僕はこの読みで地獄太夫と名乗ってるんだ。まあ、オランピアみたいなものかな。
I'm known as Jikogu Dayu here, similar in a way to how you are called, Olympia. The Steward of Hell. Yosuga's nickname that describes his protective guardianship of Yomi and its people. The Steward of Hell.
Jikoku Dayu. Is he a prominent figure down here? But the people around us aren't speaking well of him.
君が昨日マス花の髪を褒めた話は聞いたよ。雨の日の海の色。美しい響きだね。
I heard that you praised Masahana's hair like the ocean on a rainy day. How very poetic.
Where did you hear that from?
みんな感動してあちこちで話すものだから、夕べのうちに読みに知れ渡っていたよ。
Everyone was so moved by your words that was known throughout all of Yomi by nightfall.
My face was blushing so much that it felt like it was on fire.
Yeah.
それに、僕もマス花とちょっとした知り合いなんだ。彼女はとても優秀なお針子だから、うちの繕い物もよく頼んでる。
I also know Masahuna personally. She's a very skilled seamstress, so I often ask her to do our mending.
Really? Can I see her again if we visit the bathhouse?
うん、きっとね。僕からも彼女に伝えておくよ。
Certainly. I have to let her know that you'd wish to meet with her.
Thank you. I'll be looking forward to it. Seeing my excitement, Yosuga smiled.
君が一番よくわかっていると思うけど、この黄泉の者たちの魂が地上の太陽の糧となっている。
You know very well that the souls of the people of Yomi are offered to keep the sun shining on the surface.
だからここに住む者たちが君に対してどんな行動に出るか正直不安だった。
Which is why I was concerned about how those here would react to seeing you. Worried, in fact.
Akaza told me the same thing as well.
でも杞憂だったみたいだ。君はここで一躍人気者になった。
The dismissal was unwarranted. You're rather popular here, it seems.
You're exaggerating, but I'd be happy if that were true. The people on the surface are always avoiding eye contact with me.
Yeah.
ただ、ここは荒くれ者もいるからね。念のため、君に意地悪しないようにと先にお願いしておいた。
But be warned that not everyone here is so welcoming, which is why I've asked them to behave themselves around you. Yeah.
The people here seem scared of you and Tsukuyomi. Why is that?
それはね、つくよみと僕には いまいましい死の汚れが取り付いているからさ。
Pardon? Why, indeed. Perhaps because Tsukuyomi and I are possessed by the curse of death.
驚かせたかな。でもこれは決して根も葉もない噂ではないんだよ。
Have I managed to scare you? But what I said is simply the truth.
ただこれはきっとつくよみの口から聞いた方がいい。あの奈落でね。
It may be better for you to learn about it from Tsukuyomi when you see him in Naraku.
Sure. I wanted to know more, but something deep down was telling me not to ask. Excuse me. The curse of death. That sounds horrible. Tsukuyomi really has hidden a lot of things from me. I'll be visiting Yomi more often, not just because I want to see Tsukuyomi. I really enjoyed the back you prepared for me. The food was really delicious, not to mention Camellia and the others are here too.
カメリアか。今日の態度には僕も驚いたよ。
Camellia, her behavior really surprised me today.
普段のあの子を知らないから信じがたいと思うけど、いきなり友達になりたいなんて初めてのことなんだ。
I know it may be difficult for you to imagine, but this was the first time I'd ever seen her befriend someone.
それだけ君に会えて嬉しかったんだろう。
She must be so happy to see you.
I could only manage an embarrassed smile.
先日、断りが君を保護下に置くとい
I
う
don't know.
通達を出した。
No idea. Yeah, she's a doll. I don't know if she actually has a soul or if she is like borrowing a soul or... Yeah. I heard the Kotowari made an announcement that they'd be protecting you.
そして軍部もまた同様の保護体制を敷いたと聞く。
I'm told the military has put in place similar sanctions as well.
The military? I had no idea.
地上には王のドーマ殿と断りと軍が、そしてこの読みには僕とつくよみが。
Oh my.
On the surface, you have Lord Doma, the Kotowari, and the military. And here in Yomi, you have me and Tsukuyomi.
俺らを敵に回して君に何かしようという愚か者はいないと信じたい。
I want to believe that's enough to deter others and ensure your safety.
でもね、だからといって絶対に安全だとは保証できない。
Then again,
知らない人間についていってはダメだよ。
it doesn't guarantee that you're completely safe, so you mustn't follow after any strangers.
Everyone seems to be saying the same thing.
ああ、違った。
Ah, correction.
もし知り合いでも君を騙そうとする者がいるかもしれないから注意して。
Even if you do know the person, they may still be deceiving you, so be careful.
Oh.
君にはそれだけの価値があるんだよ。白のオランピア。
Remember, that's how valuable you are, Olympia of the White.
Valuable. Does Yosuga only see me for my value too? The thought of someone I knew deceiving me was shocking enough. Why does Olympia strike me as like slightly autistic? Maybe it's just because she's sheltered, but hearing him use the word valuable pierced me deep in the heart. I'll be careful.
You've returned. Are you enjoying yourself in Yomi today?
I didn't tell him anything about Yomi. Is he having someone follow me? God, you were so high, and how far you've fallen.
I know exactly where you are, what you're doing, so behave yourself at all times.
I went there looking for a husband. Even though I ended up just having fun.
No man will ever love you, so choose anyone and be done with it.
What?
Whether on the surface or down in Yomi, the men only see you as Olympia. I'm the only one who knows who you truly are. You truly think there's anyone in this world who wishes to know the real you? Yeah. He slowly raised his left hand with a smirk on his face. I think we killed a dude. So I think we killed this person with our left hand, and that's why Doma keeps raising his left hand and we keep thinking of this person and when we flinch. Oh, Batsu. Oh! Oh! Would anyone love you if they found out you tried to kill me with your power?
I quickly turned my face away.
His left hand.
Oh!
I mutilated it that day.
Oh!
He can't use it like he did before.
I have hand mutilation powers, apparently. Do not forget, it's thanks to me that a white such as yourself can live freely here on Tengu Island. It's only because you are under the protection of the Yellow Doma that you are allowed to live your foolish life of selfishness.
I wanted to give him a piece of my mind, but I couldn't.
Oh no, he's a complete and total prick. He's a complete and total prick. I can't believe I thirsted over him. He's hot, but he's such a prick.
He shattered any confidence I had left. I'm tired, so I'll be going to bed. What a day, wasn't it, Daifuku? I hope my bag wasn't too small for you. I opened my bag and Daifuku jumped out onto the table. You know, I was really surprised to hear that you're actually from Yomi.
I'm sorry, if only you could understand what I say, Hime.
Was it really okay for me to bring you back here? Daifuku looked up at me and nodded repeatedly.
Nope, she can't.
I've always wondered whether you do actually understand what I'm saying.
Yes, I do. Those from the White Mice clan are different from ordinary mice.
Well, here's hoping that you'll stay with me. In response, Daifuku rubbed his head against my hand. I need to start looking for my husband more seriously. I did talk to some men, and I had a lot of fun today, so I guess that's good enough for now.
Yes, then I want to be friends with Sis too.
Tokisada is a really nice person, but he's not able to marry yet, even if he's 17 years old.
Remember, that's how valuable you are, Olympia of the White.
Yosuga is also a nice person, but I feel like he only sees me as Olympia. I suppose neither of them will love me for who I am.
I think it may be a bit too soon to say that.
I rubbed Daifuku's hand with my fingers.
It makes me
feel so calm and happy to pet you like this. I wonder if I can ever touch a man with the same affection. I wonder if I can touch him without breaking him. Oh my. Being outside is really interesting. I've been smelling a lot more recently, and getting to talk to everyone's a lot of fun. I finally remembered how to smile. But there are still emotions I don't know about. I've never fallen in love with anyone before. I told Akaza that I could love anyone, but I don't know what that really means. And Daifuku looked up as if listening to me. I'm a horrible person who mutilated Doma's left hand. Will anyone love me if they knew that? Will I really be able to love anyone? I'm glad you don't understand what I'm saying. If you did, I bet you'd hate me and run back to Yomi. Daifuku rubbed his nose against my finger. You're trying to cheer me up. You're trying to cheer me up? You're right. I need to do my best and find a husband. There has to be someone out there that'll love me. I better prepare myself for tomorrow. I'll go and take a quick bath, okay?
I won't run away, Hime. I've heard much about you and the island. Hime must be afraid of herself. She worries she'll never be loved, and that she doesn't deserve to love anyone. But don't you worry, I'm sure things will turn out alright. Lady Amaterasu, please protect Hime with your divine light and help her find her way.
The boy with the skull.
Isn't that all boys? All boys have skulls. Yeah, as opposed to the headless boy?
Daifuku, it must be uncomfortable getting stuck inside my bag all day, so I'll get a lot alone this time. Stay safe here, alright?
Kiki.
Understood, take care.
Aha! I had a feeling that the guy with gray hair
Hugging a skull on the back of the box art would be Tsukuyomi. I think Tsukuyomi is going to be one of the people that we could possibly date. I don't know if my assumptions are all correct. We'll figure it out.
As I left the manor, I slowly made my way through the yellow district towards the plaza. I was walking through here so quickly on my birthday, maybe it wasn't best for inviting conversation. But I guess walking slowly doesn't make much of a difference. The people here weren't so afraid of me, but all they did was bow their head and continue on. People might be scared of the fact that I was with Doma. Most people here possess yellow traits. Yellowish gold appeared in various places from person to person, such as their hair or eyes. The color shone brightly under the sun, as if they were blessed with it. I'm proud to be of the white, but being the only white alive is a bit lonely. I picked up the pace to shake off my sadness. Oh. I had too much fun yesterday, so I should do my best to find a husband today. With a renewed determination, I stepped into the plaza when...
Oh, Lady Olympia's here again.
やはり何かあるのね。
What's happening?
今までは舞台の時しかお見かけしなかったのに、まさかまた太陽が消えたりはしないだろうな。
She usually only appears on stage. Is the sun gonna disappear again?
不吉なことを言うな。もう元通りになったじゃないか。
Hey, don't go jinxing it. The sun's already back to normal.
This is awkward. I can't say I'm looking for a husband now. Or maybe I should, so they don't feel afraid every time they see me. I'm not trying to frighten them or anything. Even though I thought that, I could see why they felt the way they did. After all, I am the only white here. No one else in the plaza had white hair like mine. My existence on the island stuck out like a sore thumb amidst the other color classes. Greetings, peasants. I seek a husband. Not from among you, though. Don't worry.
見て真っ白い子よ。
Oh my
なん
god.
て不気味な。
It's this again. Alright. Alright, all good. They really are getting their money out of these lines.
The people on the surface and down below must see me as some kind of pariah. The plaza was crowded with people, but they were all avoiding the area around the bench I was sitting on. Maybe they think I'm contagious or something. I don't have time to feel sorry for myself or be anxious about the situation. I need to find my husband so I can preserve Tenyo Island's blood. Suddenly, I noticed a young man staring at me from afar. Good day?
Oh, she can speak!
Of course I can speak.
昨日も確かここにいらっしゃいましたよね。ここで何か起きるのですか？
You were here yesterday too, weren't you? Is something bad gonna happen?
Nothing will happen. Everything is fine. I'm just getting some fresh air, that's all.
そうですか。安心しました。
I see, that's a relief.
I'm sorry if you were surprised by what happened to the sun the other
そ
day.
うですね。あれは確かに何事かと思いました。でもおかげで、あの時のオランピア様はいつにも増して神々しく見えました。
Yes, it certainly came as a surprise, but it did make you look as divine as ever, Lady Olympia.
日の女神様のよ。すみません。今のは忘れてください。俺のようなものが失礼でしたね。
You're just like the goddess of the sun. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I should have said that.
Yeah, I realize I literally make the sun rise, but can you not be creepy?
これからも舞台を楽しみにしています。それでは。
I'll be looking forward to seeing you on stage again. Please excuse me.
I let out a deep sigh. I guess that wasn't my future husband. I felt another deep sigh coming on when...
こんにちは。
Good day.
Akaza! Hello! Husband! Oh!
いかがですか？婿探しは順調ですか？
How are things? Is your search going well?
What a way to start a conversation.
新手の求婚かもよ。
Asking you to be his bride?
No, not a chance, Yasuga. Things are going well. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find a husband who isn't you.
I need to find a husband who isn't you. Beautiful, amazing, never change, Olympia.
I slowly stood up from the bench and tried to make my way past him without looking at his face.
Olympia.
Olympia.
I couldn't keep myself from turning towards him. His tone wasn't cold or menacing, but I couldn't stop my legs from shaking.
あなたをそう名付けたのはドーマ殿と伺いました。
I heard it was Lord Doma who gave you that
知っ
name.
ていますか？
Do you know what it means?
What? It means something?
古い物語に出てくる名ですね。
It's a name that appeared in an old story.
What's the story about?
ある男が窓辺に佇む美しい少女に恋をした。
A man fell in love with a beautiful girl looking outside her window.
男が歌を読み聞かせると、彼女は黙って耳を傾けた。
She would listen silently to the songs he sang for her.
男が踊りに誘うと、よろめきながらも、ずっと初々しく寄り添ってくれた。
When the man asked her to dance with him, she was unsteady but stayed by his side.
だが求愛の指輪を渡そうとして、ついに男は知ってしまう。
One day, he offered her a ring to take her hand in marriage.
恋焦がれた相手が物言わぬ心を持たぬ冷たい人形だったことに。
It was then that he discovered he'd fallen in love with a lifeless doll.
彼女を愛しすぎた男の心は壊れてしまい、最後には塔から落ちて死んでしまう。
What? With his heart and his mind shattered, he fell down a tower to his death.
そんな忌まわしい名をなぜあなたに？
Why would he give you such a name? The dude fell in love with a doll, and then he found out he fell in love with a doll and killed himself. Is that Doma that we're hearing? Yeah.
It's probably because he thinks I'm cursed, just like in that story. I'm not surprised he gave me that name. But hearing Akaza tell me this without any expression on his face makes him the same as Doma. I see why he's called the Iron Mask. If anything, he's more of a doll than I am. Mr. House? You should know I'm nothing like the doll in that story. I'm the last wight from Tenyo Island. I think I told you this when we first met, but I'm a human, and I can feel hurt and anger. So...
Oh, he pulled the card! Oh, he pulled the card! Prince.
What? He knows my name? But my name isn't known to the public.
それがあなたの誠の名でしょう。大事にしなさい。
That's your real name, isn't it? Take good care of it.
My name.
私の仕事をお忘れですか？あなたの戸籍上の名前も当然把握しています。
Did you forget what my position entails? Your true name is listed in your family registry.
The relief and frustration that came over me made my strength ebb. You didn't check anything else about me, did you?
例えば、何かやましいことでも。
Is there something I should have checked?
Not at all. Now, please, excuse me. I gave him a stern glare and rushed off. Did you check my vaccination records?
どうせ俺はこの世界一の悪役だ。だ
Uh-huh.
がまあ、怒らせた甲斐はあった。
Mm-hmm.
I see I'm one step closer to becoming her worst enemy, but getting her riled up was worth it. Olympia, please don't work with chickens. Please stay away from chickens.
What? What are you talking about?
I looked at your vaccination records.
You did what?
天の岩戸から引っ張り出せたし、あなたが物岩の人形などではないと知ることができた。
I was able to drag her out of seclusion from the Amano Iwato and confirm that she's no lifeless doll.
よく喋るし、じっとしていないし、俺のことは物おじせずに睨むし、読みでもいきなり愛されてしまうし。
She talks at length, does not stay still, she glares at me without any fear, and is loved by the people of Yomi. I guess a lifeless doll. Maybe he doesn't know Camellia? I don't know. She's definitely no doll. The waves bring forth what one seeks. Oh my god. Prince. Hey, don't say my name with that sigh. My desire is that you see and learn everything there is to know about on Tengu Island.
そしてあなたならこの世界の何を変え何を残しますか
I'm sure you'll bring change to the island and leave your mark in some way.
The ocean's as blue and lively as usual. I found myself at the beach as I searched for a place to calm down. This was the closest I could get to Tenyu Island. I can see Tenyu Island from here, but I was within swimming distance, but no one ever went there. It was because Tenyu Island was restricted territory. But the real reason no one ever goes there is because there were a number of whirlpools around the island that prevented anyone from getting close. Apparently, even the most seasoned rowers were unable to get through them in one piece. All of them, except Tsukiyomi. Mother, my search for a soulmate isn't going very well. If only you could tell me where I could find him. Oh! A big wave crashed onto the shore, leaving in its wake a beautiful crimson seashell. Are you telling me to marry Akaza, Mother? Absolutely, will do!
Yeah, so far we've met 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of the 6 guys.
How lovely! I have to add it to my collection. All sorts of shells were washed ashore by the waves. My pastime was walking along the beaches in search of treasures like these. The waves bring forth what one seeks. I carefully picked up the shell and wrapped it up in my handkerchief before placing it inside my bag. Quickly to the beach, we might find a man washed ashore. A mermaid! Merman! Moondial Plaza. Ooh. Here I am again. It's only because I'm not sure how to interact with the people on the surface.
Konnichiwa, Olympia-sama.
Good day, Lady Olympia.
Good day.
Olympia-sama, これからまた湯屋ですか?
Going to the bathhouse today, Lady Olympia?
Yes, that's my plan. Maybe I should search my soulmate here. At least the people of Yomi aren't afraid of me.
Olympia-sama.
Oh, what? Lady Olympia.
Someone tugged on my clothes. I turned around to see a pale young man. Ah! Sensing danger, I tried to make a run for it. But he was holding onto my clothes so tightly that I couldn't get away. Stop it! Let me go!
逃げないでください。僕はあなた様に危害を加えようとは思っていませんから。
Please don't run. I have no intention of hurting you.
His eyes reminded me of the young man who stood in front of me when I got off stage before, the one who was going to kill me.
僕は罪を犯してこの読みに落とされました。もう二度と上には戻れない。
That's a good thing to tell me. Why?
I committed a crime and was sent here to Yomi. I can never return to the surface.
家族にも会えないし、顔にもこんな醜い印を入れられて。
I can't see my family ever again. They even gave me this horrible mark.
Mark? I noticed an unusual line on his cheek.
こんなところで暮らすならもう死んだ方がいい。
Shit!
Why do people keep wanting to kill themselves in front of me? Like, seriously, enough with this. I'd rather die than keep living here. You'd be happy to have more show, wouldn't you?
Please do not say such ridiculous things. His words filled me with anger and sorrow.
If they find a blue person, apparently they can put their soul in a crystal. What can I do? I'm no different than a dead person down here. Please save me. Change me into show. Please make me disappear.
Listen to me, I can't change you into...
It's him! It's him! If you wish to disappear, perhaps I can help.
Hello?
Ugh.
It happened so quickly, I hadn't sensed anyone else nearby. White hair? A survivor from Tenyu Island? I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The young man's hand... Or the young woman's hand... No. The young man's hand was glowing a silvery blue. His white hair moved with a life of its own. That light, could it be the same as mine? Cradled in his arm was a skull.
It's the Undertaker.
A wielder of Batsu, responsible for the proper mourning of those who've passed. The person...
Oh, currently appointed to this role is Himuka. Oh! This is not Tsukuyomi, this is Himuka. Oh!
Undertaker, what are they talking about?
Yeah, I'm a fan. Hello, sir. Is he gonna make him disappear? You're joking. He's voiced by fucking Aoi Shota? Am I hearing that right? I do not like to joke. Why are you trying to run? I thought you said you wanted to disappear. Save me! Why are the crazy ones hot? I'd like to know that. You wish to escape Yomi, don't you? You wish to disappear from this world? You're so eager to give up your life. You must have no hope for the future. No, same. Absolutely. That means... What this means is that you've determined this world to be worthless. Yeah, if you're gonna accost 18-year-old girls and demand that they kill you, you can get killed by anybody, dude. It's not that hard. Then, allow me to grant your wish. Right here, right now.
No, stop! Hey. Really, Olympia? Really, Olympia? This is a dude I would not have cared.
Save me, have mercy. I'll never say anything like that again. I know, what is the hat with on the skull?
The young man cowered on the ground and tried to crawl away.
Is that so? That's better. The soul of a man like you would only serve to defile her dance in the sun.
Huh? I can only stare at him at a loss of words. His hair... No, now that I look at it more carefully, it's not white. Could it be more like silver? The light that being emitted from his hand earlier must have made his hair look lighter than it was. Regardless, I felt curiously close to him, seeing someone else with similar paleness to my own. He was also staring at me in silence. Who is he? The Undertaker, was it?
Hey, what's with all the commotion? Shoot, it's the military patrol. A special military unit in charge of patrolling Yomi and guarding the Kunado Shrine Gate. This is the unit to which... Riku!
guy! That has to be blue guy! That has to be blue guy! Blue guy! So here's the irony. I threw my hands up in the air when I yelled blue guy, and now he's just saying, stop right there with your hands up.
Hi, blue guy.
There's no use running. Stop right there with your hands up.
The military, this isn't going to end well.
Oh, hey, don't point it. Don't point it at Silver Boy. Don't point at Silver Boy. Himiko. Maybe? I don't remember his name. You're the one who started this, weren't you?
Ah! The officer drew his katana without hesitation. Hesitation, unlike me in speaking English. The sharp flash made me take a step back.
You must be the new Undertaker. What's your name? Himika.
Himuka, boy known as the Undertaker. He's a highly powerful Batsu wielder who works day and night to transform those who have died into Shoal. As he chooses to not associate with others, very few know much about him. Oh.
Himuka. いくらお前の立場でも許可のない罰を行えば死罪だと知らないの?
Yeah, he's a little necromancer. Himika, you're aware that unauthorized use of Batsu is grounds for execution, aren't you?
Batsu? You said Batsu, right? So the light earlier was...
死罪のことは今初めて知りました.
This is the first I've heard of it. I apologize. No, that's not Aoi Shota's voice. It's another soft boy voice.
初めて知っただと. この役目に就く者は必ず説明を受けるはずだ.
The first time, you say? It should have been explained when you took that position.
前任の方が急死したので、いろいろと引き継ぎが慌ただしかったんです。
Because my predecessor died suddenly, not all duties were properly explained.
では、金輪際あのような軽率な振る舞いはしないと。今この場で誓え。
Then promise me here and now that you'll never do a thing like that in public again.
覚えておきます。
I'll remember that.
誓え。
Your promise.
無駄です。彼女にまた危険が迫ったら、同じことをしますから。
Aww, Himuka.
It's no use. I'll do the same if she's ever in danger again.
Huh? Me?
Why you?
彼女は大事な存在でしょ。あんな男よりもずっと。
Oh my. She's more important than that man. Far more important.
それはただのへりくつだ。
Don't try to change the subject.
違いますよ。真実です。彼女は何者にも怪我されてはならない。
I'm not. It's the truth. She must not be defiled by anyone.
あなたはこの天狗島の人間なのに、そんな簡単なこともわからないんですか?
You call Tengu Island your home, yet you do not understand such a simple thing.
お前に反省の色が全くないことだけは分かった。
Ah. What I do know is that you've no sense of remorse for your wrongdoing.
I was standing there listening when suddenly the young soldier turned my way.
Olympia
Lady Olympia.
あなたがこのような場所を歩いているから騒ぎが起きるのです。
Hey now.
ドーマ殿の屋敷までお送りします。
Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. Blue boy. Blue boy. Blue boy. Blue boy, you cannot turn out to be an asshole. I will be extremely upset if you turn out to be an asshole. So, like, don't turn out to be an asshole, Blue boy. Though you are part of the military, so I don't know if I don't know if that is a actual thing I could ask, if that's like, you know, a reasonable thing I can ask you. This happened because you were walking around in a place like this. I will accompany you back to Lord Dunley's manor.
Huh?
それともここがどこかご存知ないのですか?
Don't you know what kind of a place this is?
でしたらご説明しましょう。ここは4。犯罪者や醜い色の者たちが集う。
Oh no. He's cool, yes, but he's deep in the fuckery of he's deep in the, yeah. He's deep in the fuckery of society. Allow me to explain. This is Yomi, where criminals and those with unsightly colors reside.
あなたのような方がいるべき場所ではありません。
You do not belong here in the slightest.
He's looking down on the people of Yomi. I wanted to give him peace of my mind, but he was right. I couldn't deny the fact that my being here had already caused problems. I don't want to stir up any more trouble, but I don't want to be ordered to return.
Oh, that's not what I meant to hit. Yeah.
The soldier's words seemed to irritate the crowd gathered around us, but no one could say anything against him. Then suddenly...
Oi, Sei no Riku.
Hey, Riku of the Blue.
堅物で融通の利かない軍人はこの世に似合わない。もう帰れ。彼女は恋人の俺が責任を持って送る。
As my what? It's actually uptight soldiers that don't belong here in the slightest, so go home. As her lover, I'll make sure she gets home safely.
Huh?
恋人。その酷の男も。まさかあなたは色相のこともご存じない。
Lover? This man from the black class? Don't tell me you don't know about the color classes.
I know the color classes. What about them?
そのような仮想の男と慣れ合っては、悪が汚れます。
Oh my god! You guys intercolor dating Riku. Come on, man, get with the times. Riku, god! Okay, so here's the unfortunate thing. I am forever, every time I see him, just gonna have in my brain, Riku! Like from fucking Kingdom Hearts. Your white color class will be tainted if you mingle with a low-class man like him.
Why you?
Just stay calm. Konoba gently held down my shoulders.
Stay calm? Did you hear what he said? He just insulted you and the people of Yomi.
とにかくお戻りいただきます。
I must ask you to return in any case.
我々軍部もオランピアの警護に努めることになりました。
The military is under orders to ensure your safety, Olympia.
これ以上、この地であなたを危険な目に遭わせるわけには参りません。
I cannot allow you to stay here and continue to be in harm's way.
でもな、誰がどう見たって拉致しようとしてるのは軍部だと思うんだ。
But you do realize it looks like the military is trying to abduct her.
こちらへ、オランピア殿。速やかに屋敷へお戻りください。
This way, Lady Olympia. You must return the manor immediately. Riku extended his hand to me.
I'm not going to return, at least not with you. And you can drop the lady from my name.
オランピアの身に何かあったら、私も罰を受けます。
I'll be punished if something happens to you, Olympia.
罰を受けるからなのか。あなたを守りたいからくらいお世辞でも言う。
Hi, Keekers. He's in the window.
Of all the things to say, can't you put on a brave face and say you want to protect her or something? He's tsundere! He's tsundere! What the fuck is that adorable blushing face? Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god! What is that adorable blushing face? Oh my god, you're a little bit of an asshole, but you're so cute. Maybe I can forgive you.
The crowd around us began to chuckle. Unlike before, it seemed like he was the one who's being looked down upon.
断りの黒羽、口を慎め。
I love it. I love it. I love him. Watch your tongue, Kuroba.
お前が出しゃばらなくとも、この子の保護者が監視の目を光らせてるさ。
Her guardians are keeping an eye on her, so you don't need to get yourself involved.
Uh-huh.
Let's go.
Kuroba urged me to follow him.
Oh! He's so cute! I can't! I can't! Oh! He's so precious.
I looked back to see the young soldier glaring at us with a frown on his face. The person with the silver hair is gone. I wanted to talk to him, but maybe I'll see him if I come to Yomi again.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up, Kuroba. I appreciate what you did back there. I could really feel the strength of your love for me.
I don't love you a single bit. I just couldn't stand how rude he was.
And now you know how the people on the surface view the people of Yomi.
If they hate Yomi as much, they shouldn't come down here.
そうも言ってられないだろ。さっきのはこの黄泉のゲーラ隊でな。ほら、船戸の関所と同じ管轄。
Excuse me.
They don't have a choice. That guy's a member of the Yomi Patrol, which are the same guys who guard the Kunodo Gate.
黄泉の奴らが上に出てこないように、何かしでかさないように。
They basically keep
張ってるってわけだ。
They basically keep watch of the area so that no one from Yomi manages to crawl back up to the surface.
I looked at a piece of paper littered on the ground, unsure what to say. He called you lower class.
事実だからな。
Because it's true.
I frowned at him.
あれ、もしかして俺たち国が色相何か教わってないのか？
Wait, you mean you don't know how many levels down we in the black are in the hierarchy?
Come to think of it, I don't.
国はアダ式って呼ばれててな。無地よりもさらに下の扱いなんだ。
Black is known as the darkness class. It's classed even lower than the Versi. The last tier of Tengu Island's color hierarchy comprised only of the black class. Those of this tier may marry from the Pete or Versi tiers, but are able to remain single as none of the 3 tiers are required to marry. Oh my god, the others are required to marry?
闇の色。日の刺さぬ世界の色だから不吉らしい。
That's why he's married to all the women. Black equals night, so everyone shuns the color out of superstition.
But that's...
まあまあ、俺を責めないでくれ。
Now, I know what you're thinking.
誰も国のことは話したがらないしな。赤さは俺に気を使ったんだろう。
Nah. No one really wants to talk about the black. Akaso is being polite not to mention it.
I felt so frustrated, I didn't know what to do. I bit my lip thinking about what he just said. Sure, the dark is scary, but...
もし俺に同情してるのなら不要だぞ。そんな顔してると男が寄ってこないから笑ってろ。
No need to feel sorry for me. You'll scare your husband away with that face. Keep smiling.
Everyone's been avoiding me in the plaza on the surface. It's like they're afraid of me.
赤さの判断が正解だったのかは正直悩むところなんだ。
To be honest, I'm still not all that sure Akaza made the right choice.
自分で好きな男を探せってのは良心的だ。非常に。
Sounds nice to be able to find your soulmate on your own terms.
この天狗島の婚姻の仕組みから考えれば奇跡的な幸運だ。
Considering how marriage works on Tengu Island, your freedom's a dream come true.
でもあんたが外に出ればやっぱり揉め事は起きるだろうな。おそらくこれからも。
But the moment you go outside, trouble follows. I doubt that'll change.
But...
いろいろ不安はある。貴重な白を拉致して無理やり嫁にしようとかさ。
There's lots to worry about. Someone could abduct you and force you to be their wife or something.
Aren't I being watched over, though?
そうだな。表だってあんたに危害を加える愚か者はいないだろう。さっきのような輩ともかく。
You are, so no one would dare lay a finger on you except for that troublemaker earlier.
Yosuka said something like that, too.
だが、本当の悪人は善人の仮面をかぶっているものだ。
But be careful, because real evil hides inside those who put up a good front.
もし知り合いでも君を騙そうとする者がいるかもしれない。
Hey boy!
注意して。
Even if you do know the person, they may still be deceiving you, so be careful.
He said something like that, too.
俺とヨスガはこの読み育ちだからな。まずは人を疑うようにできてる。
I mean, it did say he was naturalized into the green, so I have no idea what the fuck that means. Yosuba and I were raised here in Yomi, so we're always suspicious of other people.
How? They were raised in Yomi? Kurogon may be of the black, but he's Kotowari Deputy Director, and Yosuka's the purple, so he's of the secondary tier.
Possibly. Yeah, he could be the son of 2 lower class people who suddenly had a green baby.
I didn't have the courage to ask him about his upbringing. I didn't have the courage to ask him about his upbringing, so I pushed my curiosity aside. Well, Doba both looks and acts evil. You've seen him before, right?
Brutal.
He let out a hearty laugh. After catching his breath, he gave a brief sigh.
It was a pretty great laugh. So he's deceiving you after all.
He isn't deceiving or threatening me. I go on stage because the sun is precious to me. The women of Tenyo Island are born to protect and worship the sun. It wasn't a lie. That being said, sometimes I did feel stressed about bearing such a heavy burden alone.
Looks evil, huh?
そんな悪人顔である王のドーマ殿が希少な白をそばに置く理由は何か。
So why would our evil Lord Domo want to keep a rare white like you beside him?
天女島に生まれた白の女は日の女神アマテラスに祈りを捧げ闇を払うことができるら
I'm
し
a
い。
Pokestop. I'm a Pokestop. Don't you get it? My existence is a Pokestop. That's why people get close to me, but not super close to me. It's because they're practicing social distancing and Pokemon Go.
I heard the Tenyu Island women of the White are able to dispel darkness by offering a prayer to the goddess of the sun, Amaterasu.
マレビトドーマはそんな不思議な力を持つ白の協力を得てヒルコにとって代わりこの島を掌握しようとしているのではないか。
I'm a magnet for shiny Pokemon.
Perhaps Doma the Outsider is planning on using the power of the White to usurp Hiriko's position and gain control of this island.
What?
もしくは美しく育った白は妻のいないドーマのネアの相手。
See, previously, before he revealed how much of an asshole he was, I would have happily gone into his bedchambers, but now that I know he's an asshole... Why is there a definition for this? Bedchamber, a word for bedroom that sometimes takes on an intimate connotation depending on the context in which it's used. Thank you! Thank you!
Or maybe Domo's just a bachelor looking to enjoy the beautiful wine in his own bedchamber.
一体どちらかそれとも両方か。この二つが島で密かに人気の噂だ。
From what I know, those two rumors are talked about pretty often on the island.
So people think I'm fucking him?
Like it's a known rumor that I'm fucking him?
They must really want me to see me become Doma's lover or something. You can't imagine how long I cried the night I first heard that rumor.
Yeah. Yeah.
My favorite feather pillow was soaked through.
だろうな。
I'm not surprised.
You don't need to believe me, but I swear I've never slept with another man before.
Why did we think we had to prove that?
I swear to you, I'm a virgin.
Okay.
I couldn't believe I said that. How embarrassing. That aside, I've never heard anything about him wanting to usurp Lord Hiriko's position. I'd rarely ever see her in the manor, and I doubt he'd reveal such a thing to me.
あんたの心身の潔白は信じる。
I believe in your innocence, don't worry. In both ways.
Suddenly, I was blushing again. Oh, I can't believe what I said.
でも正直に話してくれて嬉しい。オランピアが噂通り、ドーマ殿の傀儡だったら、あまりお近づきになりたくない。
I'm glad you know you can be honest with me. If he really works as a puppet of Lord Doma, I wouldn't have wanted to be friends.
You don't like Doma either?
俺は上の奴らなんてみんな嫌いだよ。なんたって酷だから。
I just hate everyone on top. I mean, can you blame me?
He chuckered. He chuckered. He chuckered. Oh, I love a man who can chucker. He chuckled bitterly, which made me feel a sudden weight on my heart.
恋人。その酷の男も。まさかあなたは色相のこともご存じない。
Hey Riku, thanks for being racist, vaguely colorist.
Yeah. Lover, this man for the black class? Don't tell me you don't know about the color classes.
Wouldn't that be ironic? I mean, that's probably the whole of what Kuroba's like thing is the whole like, wow, you're dating someone from the bottom.
The black. Kuroba must have experienced things like that so many times before. I suppose this is what it means to live on Tengu Island.
Yeah.
Eh?
What was that noise?
Who's there?
Oh, you're...
It's man, it's boy, it's schoolboy.
Turning around at the unusual sound, I noticed a familiar face looking out from behind a wall.
さっきは驚かせてしまって。ごめんなさい。
Oh, you're so cute! Oh my god!
god, he's adorable! Oh, I just want to scoop you up and hug you! Oh my god! Oh, he's precious! Oh, he's precious! Hi, cutie pie! Hi, cutie pie! Oh, I'm sorry if I surprised you earlier.
Huh? What the? He was so menacing against the young man from before. But in front of me now was a timid young man blushing with excitement.
そうだ。まだ挨拶をしていませんでしたよね。こんにちは。
You're so cute! He's too cute! That's right, I haven't introduced myself yet. How do you do?
How do you do? I looked at Kuroba and he was just as confused as I was.
はじめまして。
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
次は。そうだ、名前。僕の名前は。ひむかです。
Oh, he's so precious! Oh, he's so precious! Oh, darling! Oh, darling! Oh, darling, I love you, Himuka. Himuka, I love you. I'd like to protect you forever. I am just gonna hug you and never let you go. Too precious. Next is... Oh, right, my name. My name is Himuka.
I'm Olympia. It's a pleasure.
He's so cute. Oh, this is not fair. This is not fair. He's usurped Blue Boy. Oh, he's so precious.
Why does he look so glum now?
そうですよね。あなたはオランピアと呼ばれているんですよね。
Can I tell him my real name? You can call me Prince, honey. You can call me Prince. It's okay, honey. That's right. You're called Olympia, aren't you?
Well, yes.
ごめんなさい。僕なんかがあなたの名前を聞いていいのかな。
Oh, honey. I'm sorry. Was it alright for me to even hear your name?
Of course it's alright.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much.
What on earth was going on? Almost everyone I tried to meet put distance between themselves and me. But he's different, sort of.
僕、どこかおかしいですか？あまり人と喋ったことがないので。
I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. I've been slain. Too many arrows to the heart. He's so cute.
Am I strange to you? I haven't spoken to many people before.
He hasn't spoken to many people before? Does he really mean that?
でも、あなたに対して悪意はないです。絶対にないです。これこっちも。
Oh, I love him already. I love him so much. But I can say that I bear no ill will towards you. Not a single bit. Not at all.
僕は絶対にあなたを傷つけたり、怪我したりしません。アマテラス様に誓って。
Honey, what if I want you to defile me? So moving on. Moving on. In the name of the goddess Amaterasu, I will never harm or defile you.
Even if asked? Even if I beg? Even if I, give you puppy dog eyes to say pretty, please? I see. He nodded earnestly.
What if we just call it fucking?
What if I ask you to make love to me? That's different than defilement. Problem solved! He nodded earnestly at me. His demeanor was so terribly innocent.
弔い屋のヒムか。お前、いつも物静かだったけど、案外物騒なやつだったんだな。
Undertaker Himika, you were always the quiet type. I never knew you could be so vicious.
物騒ですか？さっきのことですか？
Vicious? You mean earlier?
いきなり誰かを消すなんて穏やかじゃないだろう。
It's pretty vicious to threaten someone with death, isn't it?
でも大切なオランピアではありませんか。
But he was bothering Lady Olympia.
Himiko stared at me again. His eyes were silver, just like his hair. There seemed to be a light glowing deep within them. Now that I have a chance to look closely at him, he's really beautiful. Even his wrists appear delicate. His skin is so pale, hardly any different from my own. And of course, his eyelashes are longer than mine. But it was clear to me that he wasn't a woman. I wasn't sure how to describe it, but he felt like an entirely different existence from me.
Yes, those are other people. And yes, I guess we're just ignoring the skull.
オランピア、どうか悪い奴には気をつけて。何かあったら僕が速やかに消してあげます。
Oh, he's so perfect. Oh, he's so adorable. I don't even care that he's holding a skull. He's so adorable. Olympia, please beware of the evil here. If anyone harms you, I'll make them disappear.
あなたはこの世界で最も大切な女性なのですから。
You are to this world the most precious of all women.
Ah! I suddenly recalled the silvery light that was emitted from his hand earlier. When you say disappear, do you mean?
僕は罰が使います。
I can use Batsu.
Oh!
それが僕の仕事です。
That's my job. Himiko slowly swaying the lantern he was holding. Oh, is that a show in there? Why do you... I stopped myself mid-sentence. Wait, is your job as an undertaker to gather show?
はい。あなたのために。
Yes, it's all for you.
Thanks, honey! I looked at his face, then looked at the colorful crystals in his lantern.
地上の者たちとこの黄泉の者たちでは弔い方が違います。
The way we send off the death is different. The dead is different between those on the surface.
He's in a cult that worships you. Oh, come here, cult boy. I'll give you something to worship. It's been years since the death of God. It's time you took his place.
上では弔いの儀式が盛大に行われたりしますが、この黄泉ではそのようなものはありません。
Those on the surface hold a funeral for the dead, but there's no such thing in Yomi.
死人が出ると僕が呼ばれます。
I'm called whenever someone dies.
そこで速やかに魂を花向けるのです。
I quickly send off their soul with my farewell. Farewell. A way of expressing the solemn celebration of one's passing used to mourn the departed in a respectful manner. Himiko gently placed his right hand to his chest. I just noticed that the skull he was holding had crystals in its eye sockets.
Farewell? Is that what people call Batsu on Tengu Island?
言う者もいますし、言わない者もいます。
And a fucking hat.
でも、僕はこの言葉が気に入っているので使います。
Actually, yeah, can we discuss the hat? Can I ask about the hat? Some do and some do not, but I like how the word farewell sounds.
花向けというのは、旅立ちへの祝いから来ています。眠りについた魂が健やかであるように。
Bidding farewell sends best wishes to the departed. It's a prayer of well-being for the souls and a blessing to Lord Hiroko.
Farewell. I kept remembering the word. Batsu was something that had always frightened me, but the word farewell shed a new light upon it.
大丈夫です。罰は決して恐ろしいものではありませんよ。
Don't worry, Batsu is not something to be feared.
この世のすべての色を祝福するために授かった尊い力です。
It's a precious power to bless all the colors of this world. A gift.
Oh, Himiko didn't know. He didn't know my power destroyed Doma's hand. And yet, I felt like my soul was being comforted.
死は決して恐ろしいものではありません。ですが、この世界で命を得た者は
Almost
速
Hebe-like.
やかに弔わねばならない。
There's nothing to fear about death. Those who have passed away must quickly be sent to the beyond.
ムクロを放っておくと、そこから悪が生まれてしまうから。
The white? Again? Leaving their bodies to decay would only bring about Haku.
あなたは悪にかかったものを見たことがありますか？
What? Have you seen anyone with Haku before? Haku.
Haku, an infectious disease that often develops spontaneously, but is also known to spread from the unattended bodies of the deceased. Those afflicted suffer discoloration of the skin, eventually leading to deterioration and death. Oh, fun.
I repeated the word to myself. It's a disease, isn't it? I've never seen anyone with Haku before. I've only heard about it, that's all. I've also heard the illness affects the person's color.
Yeah, the disease natural to leaving corpses.
ハクは発症すると、まずはカビのような兆しが出ます。
Yeah, when they turn to crystals, the body turns into dust, so it gets rid of the body. Mold? A what? The first sign of Haku is mold on one's skin.
それが徐々に四肢に広がっていき、色が失われ始め、
Slowly,
は崩れ去ります。
it slowly spreads across the body, discoloring the skin in its wake. Then the body crumbles.
どうやったらあの色になるの？それともまさか色が剥がれ落ちてもうすぐ死ぬか？
How did her color fade so much? Wait, she isn't gonna die soon, is she?
Maybe that person thought I was afflicted with Haku. That sounds horrible.
ですから、ムクロから生まれたハクが聖者に広がらぬよう、こうするんです。
That's why I attend to the dead, to keep Haku from spreading.
Himuka gently swaying his lantern in a loving and caring way. The colorful show emitted a brilliant sparkle. The sight of it was so beautiful and faint.
そうすれば太陽の糧となり、あなたの役に立ちます。
Their souls then become offerings to the sun for your ritual.
Oh. What he said was the truth. But there was a thought in my mind that I couldn't bring myself to share with him. He's just doing the job he was tasked with. I can't condemn what he's doing. I know it's strange to say this, but thank you. It seems our work is connected. Himuka nodded, seeming to be happy with what I said. He kept staring and nodding at me repeatedly. It was no different from a child's joy in being praised by their mother. Give him head pat! Yes, give him head pat! Pat, 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 pat!
僕、どこかおかしいですか？あまり人と喋ったことがないので。
I love him. 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 Am I strange to you? I have not spoken to many people before.
He must have been through a lot. I suppose it could be rude to ask about his background. I smiled as kindly as I could. Himuka, I'm really grateful that you've been gathering show. But you shouldn't use it to threaten others. Your job doesn't require that you take life away from the living, right?
そうですね。
Alright. His voice was so meek that I felt like I was in the wrong for saying so.
まあまあ、ヒムカ。お前だってまたあんないけすかない軍人に絡まれたくないだろ。
He's so precious. No, Himuka, you don't want to be bothered by that nuisance of a soldier again, do you?
それは確かに。
Oh, that is true.
I breathed a sigh of relief hearing his tone change. I guess Kuroba noticed that Himuka was really down on himself too. I'm happy you told me everything, Himuka. I've actually never seen a funeral here, so hearing about it was very informative.
あれ、それは幸運というか。
Oh, that's pretty lucky of you.
About a year ago, my governess at the manor was hospitalized. She passed away at the hospital. I asked Dolma when he was going to hold her funeral, but he said they don't do that here on Tengu Island. Kuroba and Himuka looked at each other.
そのバーヤさんは効かオツだったろ？
She must have been a Ko or an Otsu. You don't get a funeral if you're a certain caste?
Yes, an Otsu, I believe.
有識の功をオツとこの読みでは基本的に弔いはしないんだよ。
The pied Ko and Otsu and those in Yomi are given funerals.
死んだらそのままショーにして終わり。
Once they die, they're turned into show, and that's it.
What?
Kuroba forced a smile on his face.
So even how a person departs upon their death is decided by their color on this island.
あんたの島ではどうしてたんだ？
What was it like back on your island?
We cleaned their body with spring water and buried them, then planted flowers on their graves and offered prayers to ease their souls.
それなら確かによく眠れそうだ。
That's a nice way to send them off.
Kuroba smiled as if he was trying to ease my soul as well.
あ、ここにいたのか、弔いや。日の絵通りのジジイが死んだからすぐに来てくれ。
Oh, there you are, Undertaker. You gotta come quick. The old man on Hinoe Road just died.
はい。
Understood.
Himuka bowed to us once, then left. I know! There's so much about this world I don't know.
落ち込む必要はない。むしろあんたはここ数日で普通の奴らより詳しくなってるよ。
Don't feel bad. I can assure you that what you've learned so far puts you ahead of the rest.
I think I'm gonna finish this chapter, and then I'm gonna stop.
And I'm actually probably gonna play the rest of this on my own. But because I am really, really enjoying this, and I just want to do more.
上の奴らは読みのことを知ろうとしないし、その逆もまたしかり。
Yeah, I want to do his route. The guys upstairs don't know Yomi and vice versa.
They don't want to learn?
自分とは無関係だと思ってるからじゃないかな。もしくは知ったところでどうにもならない。
Maybe it's because they think it has nothing to do with them, or maybe it's because just knowing won't change anything.
だからあんたがいろいろ知ろうとするのは見ていて楽しいし、心強いよ。
Which is why seeing you wanting to learn so much about things is reassuring.
赤座や俺に近い人間なんだと感じる。
I feel like you're a lot closer to me and Akaza.
I took a step back in surprise. I didn't expect him to connect us together from the conversation. I'm not sure if I should be happy about that.
どうだろうな。あまり良くないことかもしれない。人間の欲望には果てがないから。
Well, that's a hard call to be honest. After all, there's no end to human desire.
Are you going to say something inappropriate?
何かを知るだろう？そうなると現状に満足できなくなってくる。満足できないと新しいものや違ったものが欲しくなる。変えたくなる。
Just gonna skim over that question. Let's say you learn something. You begin to feel unsatisfied with the status quo. Now you're looking to learn even more, to change things.
だがこの天狗島の秩序を乱したり、何かを変えようとする
Hello,
ことは
Olympia.
許され
Thank you so much for stopping by.
But any attempt to disrupt or change the laws of Tengu Island is seen as unacceptable.
Oh.
だから本当は何も知らない方が幸せかもな。ま、あんたを困らせたくないから。
18th of September.
So maybe it's best to not know after all. Well, I don't want to worry you, so let's leave it at that.
And with that, he abruptly ended the conversation before I could ask him anything. Perhaps it was him trying to keep things civil. Make changes. What he said seemed to strike a chord in me. Even if I said something I still didn't understand.
そうそう。さっきの説明に医者の俺から少し付け加えておこう。
で?
Oh, right, about earlier. Let me add a doctor's point of view.
ヒムカは遺体から白が生まれると言ったが、実際はそれよりも突然発症する方がはるかに多いんだ。
Himuka said that Haku comes from the dead, but it often develops spontaneously in the living as well.
Woo, fun. I have lasagna to eat tonight for dinner. I'm excited. Huh?
昨日まで健康に見えていたものが突然、何の前触れもなくおびただしい血を吐き、
Oh, fun.
指先や顔に白いカビ状のものが浮かぶ。
Oh, fun.
Someone who was healthy yesterday might suddenly start vomiting up blood or see his face and fingers covered in white mold.
今のところ、
Welcome!
予防策はない。
So far, there's no way of preventing it.
だから気をつけてくれ。とも言えないんだけど、少しでも異変があったらすぐに連絡を。
So I can't really tell you to be careful, but if you notice anything out of the ordinary, let me know right away.
Understood. I nodded, feeling a sincerity and seriousness from him that I haven't seen before. Here it is 5 p.m. or 17 if you do a 24-hour clock. It's 5:33 or 17:33.
しかし、あのヒムカってやつ、少し心配だな。
What's wrong with Himuka?
Kurama, what's wrong with Himuka? You can't introduce me to the absolute light of my life in that small boy. He's not a child, he's an adult. That boy. I don't know. If there's something wrong with Himuka, I'm going to scream. I have to admit, Himuka's worrying me a bit.
あんなに細くてちゃんと飯食って。
Oh, okay.
他人を弔う前に自分が病気になって倒れなきゃいいが。
He's too underweight to be eating properly. I hope he doesn't get sick and collapse in the middle of his duties.
Time to feed the boy.
I couldn't help but smile at the doctor's concern. Maybe I can ask him to come with me to Yosuga's.
そうだな。それがいい。
Wow.
He's just a necromancer. It's adorable.
Okay, so you're 19 minus 12 is 7. Oh, it's 7. Okay, you're 2 hours ahead of me.
Kurama is interesting. He's nice. That's not a bad idea.
Oh, and I'm sure this must sound rude, but is Himuka a man or a woman?
He is also a doctor.
男だろう。胸も腰もないし。
Oh my god. Probably a man. No breasts or butt.
Right, I thought as much.
もしかしてああいう綺麗な顔した中性的なのが好みか？
And if I do,
You must like pretty boys like him who can look either way.
That's not what I was implying. It's just that he's very interesting.
確かにな。悪人の気配はしなかったけど、まずは様子見か。
I can't deny that. He doesn't seem like a bad guy, but I'd hold off on judging him just yet.
僕は罰が使えます。
You're so cute. Oh, Rip. I've seen him again. The angel. He's a tiny little angel.
He's a tiny little angel, and I love him. I can use Batsu. Do you mind if I ask you something else? Those of the blue can use Batsu too, right? But he didn't appear to have any blue traits.
Ah, それも後輩の産物でさ。
Oh, probably because of how he was born.
We could get some backstory?
覚醒遺伝ってのがあってな。何代か前に生がいると、本人に青色がなくても罰の力が出たりする。
There's this thing called atavism where sometimes a person can use Batsu as long as they have blue blood in them.
ヨミは色が混ざりまくったやつが多いから珍しいことじゃない。
Since Yomi's filled with a mix of all kinds, it shouldn't be unusual. A fair bit. We found out that Kuroba's class is at the very bottom. He's from the class called Darkness. We learned about... We met Blue Boy. And he's part of the military. We learned that we mangled Doma's hand. And a little bit about funerals, a little bit about sicknesses. And fun stuff.
I see. So I guess he's not of the white then.
Yeah, we also... Oh yeah, that's right. We learned where the mask came from. Where Daifuku came from. This came from Yomi.
ところで俺、すっかり長居したけど、元は飯食いに来た帰りなんだよ。
You know, I actually came down here to grab a bite. What brought you here?
I came to see if Tsukiyomi was back. No, I actually ran away from the surface.
あら行ってこい。俺は戻るから。またな。
Well, you better get going then. See you around.
Yes, take care.
Cool, we're getting let off on our own after somebody again tried to get us to kill him.
As expected, Tsukiyomi still hadn't returned.
Well, now we've met all the boys. So what's gonna happen now?
I went back, exhausted from the day. Daifuku, just between you and me, I don't think my search for a husband is going very well.
I think it's going perfectly. We've met multiple amazing candidates. And surprise, surprise, at the very top are red and silver.
Well, that's not good. I'm not even sure how to meet men. I stick out like a sore thumb just sitting in the plaza.
No, she's just trying to meet guys. She's going manhunting.
I recalled the men I met today. The one at the plaza ran away, and that blue soldier was one of the worst I've ever met. Himuka, there's something scary about him, and I'm not sure I could trust him yet.
I trust him.
He doesn't seem to be older than 20. I understand why no one wants to come near me. It's like there's an invisible wall between me and everyone else. And the way I used to be certainly didn't help. Everyone avoids me and won't even talk to me. I don't want to scare anyone off or make them feel uncomfortable. What do I do?
The men on this island are fools. They don't even know how wonderful you are, Hime.
Oh, that's right. A young man I met today had the same power as me.
Huh?
His hair is silver, so I thought he was from Tenyo Island. Not that it's possible since there are no other survivors. Oh, crap. Come in, it's Doma. Have you come to be a dick to me?
The military informed me that you caused a dispute in Yomi today.
I didn't cause anything, I was just passing through.
The military has proposed to restrict your entry into Yomi to shield you from danger.
It sounds like they're being lazy. It's absurd that they would order me not to go simply because they can't handle these situations.
You wish to see Tsukiyomi.
Yes, but it seems he hasn't returned yet from Tenyu Island.
アマテラスとやらに呪い殺され、海の底に沈んだ。
Off! Perhaps he was cursed by Amaterasu and sank to the bottom of the ocean.
How dare you! Amaterasu would never do such a thing.
私は天女島のものではない。そのような神を敬おうとは思わぬ。
I'm not from Tenyu Island. I don't hold your god in high esteem.
Keep that up and you'll see Lady Amaterasu's wrath.
名ばかりの無力な神だ。
As though a powerless god could do anything.
そのアマテラスとやらが何をしてくれた？
Oh my god!
むしろ私は感謝されて叱るべきだ。
What has this Amaterasu done for you? If anything, you should be praising me.
石化の際。
The Red Calamity.
13年前、天女島の女たちが死に絶え、太陽が光を失った。
13 years ago, the women of Tenyu Island perished and all sunlight was lost.
だが残されたお前は幼く、一人では祈りを届けることができなかった。
You were the only one who remained, too young to deliver the prayer alone.
ゆえに、私が太陽を魂で燃やすための道を作り上げて助けた。
Therefore, I created means by which the sun could burn with the light of souls.
この私がな。
I'm your savior. God, Doma! You're such a dick.
Yes, he did save me and the rest of the island. He was probably revered like Lord Hideko and Lord Jigen before I arrived on his island. Creating the Solar Link has elevated his existence even further, to that of a god. I appreciate what he's done, but the sun disappeared recently.
ほころびだと言ったろう。何度同じことを言わせる。すでに策は講じた。
It was a momentary instability. How many times must I tell you this? I've already taken care of it.
Are you really sure the sun won't disappear again?
何の不安が。自らでは役に立たぬという嘆きか。
Are you afraid, or simply insecure about your own uselessness?
I couldn't help but glare at him. That's not what I'm saying.
ならば黙って務めを果たせ。
Then be quiet and do your job.
I could tell that his words didn't come from a place of trust. Not that I trusted him either.
とにかく、私にこれ以上迷惑をかけるな。
In any case, do not cause any more problems.
And with that, he turned his back to me. A thought suddenly crossed my mind. Come to think of it. I heard the story of Olympia today. Are you telling me I'm your doll or something?
He slowly turned around to face me. A cold smile appeared below his chilling stare.
好きに考えるがいい。
What do you think?
お前のような不吉な娘でも、白は残さねばならないからな。
Even though you bring misfortune, we must preserve the white blood.
多少のわがままは多めに見るが、くれぐれも命だけは落とすな。
Oh my.
オランピア。
I will turn a blind eye to your selfishness. So be sure you do not die, Olympia.
もし殺されそうになったら、殺してしまえ。
If your life is in danger, you must kill. Yeah, Doma's extremely fucking suspicious.
I won't do that again.
Again? We've killed someone before? Ah, shit. What one seeks. Well, so here's the unfortunate thing, y'all. I probably need to end this here. End the stream here. However, I want to play more of this game. So I will be playing more of this game on my own. Off stream. And, yeah. But if you guys are interested in this game, it is on sale. Or not, you know, it is, you can buy it. If you can, it is purchasable. I am a little tired. I need to eat something. I've not eaten a lot today. But let me pop here. Alrighty. So yep, you guys know the usual song and dance. If you're not already following me on Twitch or subscribed on YouTube, I would appreciate it very much if you would do so. As well, if you're not following me on Twitter and TikTok,
you can do, please do that as well. Those places, Twitter and TikTok, I am at PrinceVTube, and YouTube and Twitch, I am Melorosia Prince. I will be probably releasing my schedule Sunday or Monday, because I will not be streaming Monday because I have cleaning to do. But I gotta figure out what I'm playing next. There's many things that I gotta figure out what I'm playing. But yeah, that is it for today. Thank you all so much for popping by. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful meowing, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. Without any further ado, bye-bye!